We're not going to New York.
No.
I don't know if you were aware of that.
Come on.
Did you know that or no?
I did.
Oh, you did. All right.
I was a little happy.
Did you want to go? You can still go if you like.
All right, maybe I'll take a trip down there. I'm sure they'd love to see me.
Steve could go down.
Spread some Christmas cheer. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of upside from us going. I mean, I don't know.
No, it didn't. It didn't make a ton of sense, but I appreciated being good company boys,
Yeah, no, we got invited, and I reached out, said, as long as it's no big deal, it's just time of year and stuff, and Erica was like, oh, she didn't care. She was kind of inviting us to be nice. It didn't really matter, so.
The thing that seemed oddest was having to do 2 shows today, and then
that was
a
the thing.
show
We're gonna have
last.
to, yeah. And that
It
was
would have been a
the
weird
other thing.
schedule.
Yeah, I mean, we can't. I just didn't want to. I feel like the shows would suffer, and when if we do a show, it's 80% tape. Say we came in here the next day, did a half an hour.
Right.
It would still feel like we were, I don't know.
It doesn't know what's most important. Hey, listen, we'll go to New York as long as you want.
Yeah.
It's all about the shows, I say.
Well, that's what I say. I mean, so what were you going to say, Steve?
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'll still be joining the Barstool Town Hall remotely.
Oh, you will?
Yes, I
Oh,
will
good.
be.
You'll be reporting for us from that.
Well, I'm hoping that I can record that audio for the show. I don't know if that's kosher or what, but yes.
It'd be great if Steve asked a question, they had to pull him up on like a Jumbotron.
Oh, I'm sure they'd all love that.
You should,
They'd all love
again,
that.
seek forgiveness, not permission. It's always my rule. Rule number 1. I don't think you have to worry about. I mean, I don't know. Is it going to be massive business secrets revealed at this thing? I don't think so.
I also think anything that really has to be secret, Steve would know to keep off the airwaves.
I suppose. What, do you have any questions, Steve, or no?
No, I don't have any questions. I'll just be interested to see how it's run, if it's Erica running it, if it's Dave running it, what they talk about.
It feels like an Erica run thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Is it going to be like one of these feel-good things where they go around the room and everyone talks about their biggest accomplishment over the year?
I don't think so. I don't know. It'll be just those are always we're doing great. It doesn't matter. I can't imagine. I don't know.
We should send DEC. He's got some good technical business questions.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or they just talk about this is the growth that we've seen this year. These are our fastest growing sectors. These are our projects for next year. I have no idea.
Who knows with Dave, because he went off
at
at that Dunkin' Donuts thing, then he went off in that email. So maybe
that's the other thing. I wonder
know.
how high are all the other people going to be for the Christmas party and for the town hall? Wasn't that the big complaint at Dunkin' Donuts that everyone showed up stoned out of their minds on edibles?
Oh, really? Oh, I thought it was they didn't dress up.
Oh, It was a combination of that. I
really?
remember Francis had one too many edibles and
Yes.
several others. did as
Is that
well.
true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think the drug intake at Barstool is really high?
I mean, stuff like edibles and yeah.
Not like drugs,
not crazy
but
high,
like
and
like Josh Gordon drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Party time,
Well, Josh Gordon is just, he's a saint. He should be allowed to play whenever he wants.
The man has a problem.
I agree.
Can't you sympathize?
I can sympathize. I have great sympathy for that.
Yes.
But there are also consequences for actions.
It's getting a little
That's
ridiculous.
the way life is.
You
I
think?
feel very bad for Josh Gordon. I think he has real addiction. Clearly has addictive stuff going on. It's like
he probably
he's an
shouldn't be in
addict.
the NFL.
Right. And so, but at the same time, he shouldn't be in the NFL right now.
Right.
Correct. Like, what, they should just let him play?
No.
Like, I mean, it's like, I mean,
if it's just weed, I don't see why they can't just let him play. But
Yeah, I don't think the guy's got a lot of
well,
issues.
who knows? But I mean, but they were established. That's a different argument. I mean, that's the established rules, and he's breaking them. Then you're out. I mean,
And also,
it's a private business.
It can't
That's how it
be-
works.
Even just mentally, it's not just weed because it's the guy can't fucking stop. Even if it is
Yes,
just
he's got-
physically weed, he just cannot stop.
Right. So I think he's probably best, and I understand people have sympathy for him. I certainly do as well. But that's the way life goes. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do. I don't know this. I don't think it's just weed, but I don't know that. I have no idea. I wasn't surprised when I saw the story yesterday. That was about the least surprising
I don't
story
think
of the
anyone
day.
was.
It's the 5th or 6th time.
It's just,
Fifth,
it's just
I
like
think.
again.
So he's gone forever, right?
they said it was an indefinite suspension.
It's always
I don't know what
indefinite.
the
And they
rules
always
are.
let him back with him now. Like I think after
How
the
old is
first
he now? I mean,
3, it
Jesus.
was indefinite. I could be wrong about that though. He's 28.
That's all he is?
Yeah, 20,
Jesus.
29 maybe. Yeah.
God, well, there you go. Yeah, I saw my old producer, Chris Curtis, was firing away in defense of him this morning because Curtis had his own issues.
Yes.
With drugs. Yeah, so I guess he did his whole dance, but, that's whatever. Wait, you have it? Oh, let me hear it.
So Greg Bedard yesterday responded to a tweet I had over 2 months ago when I said, let the reckless speculation begin, because within a Greg Bedard story, he said that Gordon could also be showing signs he displayed last season before he walked away from the team and was suspended.
Josh Gordon, you're referring to.
Josh Gordon.
Yeah.
So yesterday I get on Twitter, which is an idiotic thing to do in the first place, and I see Greg Bedard simply replies to that tweet 2 months later, hi, quote tweeting that Josh Gordon had tested positive for substance abuses, for drugs and substance abuse issues.
Particularly
and this genuinely agitates me because as someone who's an alcoholic and as someone who has lived the life of recovery and being around people who are addicted to drugs and alcohol, it is impossible to, in any shape, way, or form, take a victory lap of any kind and have a heart of any kind within you. Josh Gordon has a major substance abuse issue, and it is a progressive disease, meaning that every time you relapse, it becomes more and more difficult to stop. And if there is ever a poster child for what it is that addiction is actually a disease, it is sadly Josh Gordon, because he can be the greatest athlete in the world. All he has to do is
I would
stop.
say, all right. But I would say, so what? Like, I mean, I feel bad for him, but what are we supposed to do?
Really gets a monologue on that show.
No
Jesus.
kidding. I'd say
the floor for me for a few minutes.
I'd argue it's almost worse to take victory laps on social media at his expense than to use Josh Gordon's issue to try and prop up your own issues to make people feel better for you for stuff that's going on in your own career in life.
Maybe a little
that
bit.
might be worse, in my opinion, but hey, who am I to say?
I mean, I guess it's a little... Even, like, I wouldn't look at what Greg Bedard was doing like that. I don't think that's what he meant.
No, he's forcing it. He's trying to get it.
He's trying to look smart.
Obviously,
I had the report first.
Curtis is dragging the story into it, not Bedard. Curtis is. He's dragging it. So he's trying to make it about him and his own issues, and he wants people to say that attaboy and stuff. And, you know, I understand.
And then you'll look like the asshole for pointing that out.
Oh, I don't care.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But instead of looking at what he's really doing, people are like, hey, he's got an issue.
Yeah, he does. And Curtis has done a good job with that particular addiction. But but I don't know, what he's going on in his, for all I know, Curtis is drunk. I didn't know he was drunk for fucking 5 years.
Right.
He was drunk the whole time. By the way, it's funny, I was thinking about this the other day because about Curtis being drunk all the time and how people are like, how the fuck did you never know? How did you never know? It's a good question. I never got a single tweet, and I didn't look at the text much during the show. Nobody ever said to me conversationally outside.
Is this guy drunk?
Yeah, it would never happen. It's just the weirdest side story
I mean,
of
as
all
a listener,
time.
it never occurred to me. I thought it was
Isn't
just a
incredible?
dumb, fumbling guy.
He was hammered.
Dialogue for the
He was hammered the whole time.
Unbelievable.
So I don't know.
Weekend.
I mean, so he's trying to. But that's like that to me is like you're just forcing a fight with Greg fucking Bedard.
Yeah.
If you're not from here, you even know who he is. He's just some fucking football writer. Like it doesn't even.
And the most, not just some football writer, like the most boring.
Yeah.
The most.
Like, how dare you? How dare? Like, oh, come on.
He studies the all-22s.
Pick a better fight. Pick a real fight.
But you could also tell Greg saw it coming too. Was just like, hey, Curtis, would you like to go off?
And by the way, like Bedard might be right. Like the Patriots may have had real reservations because they knew he was doing stuff. I mean,
you really didn't need any inside knowledge for that, did you?
Well,
I think all of us, any casual observer of the sport, knew it was a potential.
There are two things. He could have been doing really well and been clean for a while and said, hey, I want to give this a shot, or he could have been struggling and they could have heard from their people that he's struggling. I don't know. I know we got bogged into Josh Gordon, but it was a weird, I saw a lot of that again yesterday where people just even dare, and trust me, I know what it's like to have these issues. But when people say, how fucking dare you say that? But well, I mean, like eventually there has to be some, and I agree he's got issues, but there has to be some, discipline for your actions if you're breaking existing rules. If the rules are unfair, it's a different argument. But those are the rules.
I also think you can have sympathy for Josh Gordon and also joke about him and bust his balls about it on social media. It's like eventually, if the guy keeps getting suspended 5 times now or whatever it is, what are you going to do, not comment on it? I mean, you have to make a joke at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I know Curtis is kind of a pussy, but I mean, that's like...
we can all get under the covers and sob with him, but I mean, Jesus.
Oh, God, I don't know. The amazing thing is Curtis is... That girl Lucy Burge is back at EI.
She is,
really?
yes. She's back. She's back on that podcast. Is she a formal employee at ENtercom, or is she just doing the podcast?
I know nothing. I literally know 0.00 about other than I saw it on Twitter.
It's kind of odd to have the Lucy's going away episode and then the Lucy's coming back promo video.
Well, we did it here
back
for
to
MHB.
Back.
That's true. What a fucking place that is over there, though. Oh my God, isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
So if she was, it's one thing to have a relationship with somebody when you're an underling and then leave.
Yeah.
But that means, if I have no idea if they're in this relationship or not, that means that she was essentially hired by that person and brought back while the relationship.
I hadn't thought about that.
It's like, what the fuck is going on there?
Was she brought
And
back
by the
at
way,
a higher salary?
she's like a zero talent. And so is he. It's not like you're, bringing in fucking Howard Stern from 1996 or Kirk Minihane. Like you're bringing in two, you're talking about a fucking drip, hiring another drip. Like they both suck. I don't even understand it.
It's the most bizarre thing, and no one there is talking about it. It's so weird.
Well, of course they're not going to do that, but it's just a weird...
No, but I mean, even like behind the scenes, I guess.
Oh, no, I don't talk to you.
There's no gossip.
No, I don't talk. I talk to no one. I talk to Mutt occasionally.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, nobody. I
Did
don't
all
know
the
a
good
thing.
gossip leave when you guys left?
Seems like it.
Well, I mean, I think all the buzz left when I left. It wasn't like, we're fucking gonna, but I mean, I don't even care. I don't care about them, but it's just a very strange, and it's like, hey, I'm back.
Strange dynamic, yeah.
Like, what?
Never going to talk
Somebody
about it.
sent me some
never gonna-
video of the podcast she does with this other
Yeah, they're
girl.
jumping around in front of the camera.
It's like, it's fucking hideous. Like, it's like if, the daddy girls, somebody ran over them with a fucking car and bashed their brains in for an hour with a baseball bat, put them together and said, do a podcast. That's what they fucking sound like.
And also,
like, you have no fucking substance, you fucking idiots.
Oh my god!
How on
Right.
brand?
But you know what I mean, though?
brand.
It's like,
but also they have to be PG-13.
that's what I mean, Steve. Yeah, but also there's nothing there. It's like, Rob Bradford one day was like, put together some fucking podcast. We'll do it with the daddy girls, but instead we'll have two girls who have no fucking sense of humor, no intelligence,
particularly
nothing,
edgy. Yeah.
not edgy. We're going to listen to it. We'll edit it. If you ever say anything interesting, it's going to get cut out. Here we go. I'm sure it's going to be as successful as this fucking podcast. It's just so dumb. Let's have Rich Keefe talk about, or let's have Dale Arnold talk about hockey, or fucking Rob Bradford talk about baseball. You stupid fucking idiots. I mean, you're so fucking dumb. You have Curtis pontificating on fucking Greg Bedard. What the fuck has happened to that fucking place? It's unbelievable. Play that video, would you? Listen to these two fucking idiots. You have that?
I'll get it. Hold on.
Well, they're not as mean-spirited as you.
No, I'm mean-spirited.
You're
I'm
mean-
mean-spirited.
you're a mean guy.
I'm
Yeah,
mean-spirited, yeah. Jesus.
Where did that come from?
What?
I feel like you haven't thought about EEI in a while, and all of a sudden...
No, it just, I saw
venom.
the Gordon thing this morning. I'm
No, I
like,
know.
fuck off. I mean, honestly, like, it's disgraceful.
It's also, like a story like that. It's the
And Curtis
same
will,
thing every
maybe
time.
Curtis will even respond. Who knows? And then it's just like that. And then I'm in some dumb, it's just fucking stupid. He's a fucking loser.
No, I think Lucy might have blocked me on Twitter.
Really?
Interesting.
Was the video on the official EI account?
I have no idea. No, I think it was their podcast account, or maybe it was I don't know. I don't fucking know. Fucking Steve is the master at fucking sound. People are tweeting at me. You got a total free pass yesterday. The way you fucked up that cousin sound. I mean, that was
Monday nights are back with this girl. Guess who's She's back. Every Monday night, you've got us.
What a long journey it's been. This would essentially
Hold on,
be...
hold on. Listen, play it again. So this is. I don't even know who the other person is. I've never met this other person. She may turn out to be a giant in the
Sure.
industry.
Nice Minihane.
My guess is she will not, because she's really fucking bad at this. But like, they have her, and then it's just, listen to these two fucking dummies. That's what it should be called.
Back. Monday nights are back with this girl. Guess who's She's back. Every Monday night, you've got us. Wait, Monday night the podcast comes out Tuesdays. So Tuesday, Monday into Tuesday, you've got us. You've got us. Back. Monday night.
The content is good, but what
Can
gets
you
me...
fucking play a train sound, please, or something that makes me feel more comfortable, so I can fucking jump in front of it?
Well, this would also be like if I took Wednesday off, and on Thursday, me and Steve were making videos like this. Look who's back, everyone! It's like she was gone for what, a week?
Well, sure. After your relationship with Eric Nardini had surfaced, and then we bring you back. Yeah, like
Yes, yeah, that would be more like it. Yes.
Here he is. That's not that great. But
Feel better now?
He's back. Here he is. Where are you bet? Oh, it's Tuesday. It's back. It's so fucking. It's just dreadful. What dreck? What
Very
absolute
strange.
dreck?
But they're girls. They should be applauded for doing...
No, they're
their
great.
job.
No, they're great. at Their job.
That's
Don't get me
okay.
wrong. No,
Good.
they're great, and they're going to be wonderful.
Glad
and
you're not
that's
saying anything like
fantastic.
that.
But I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh, imagine being Jerry and having that station do better without you. Jesus, that would
That's
hurt.
rough.
I mean, that
That's
would
rough.
hurt, and significantly better.
Yeah.
I mean, like Greg Hill's doing 7-8 times the ratings.
Or
Jerry.
poor Mutt, who's still there.
Yeah, well, you get what you deserve. That's what I say. Jesus, God. Man. All right, well, anyway. Jeez. I don't know why that's so frustrating. It triggers a nerve once in a while, that place, because it's so dumb. So poorly run. It's amazing when you work for a company that's run well versus a company that's run poorly.
Yeah, well, that's the other
I mean, even the battle with this shithead the last couple of days, who I don't even want to, like, I'm bored by him.
I think I'm chipping away at him. I think I'm going to get him on.
I think so. I mean, they would have been like, "Please don't engage him. Please don't do this. Don't do that.
well,
Don't
yeah,
do this.
of course.
The NAACP is they're gonna play this video, the old video. Don't play that video and talk about that video. That fucking YouTube video he played yesterday that we played before.
Yeah.
We've reacted to that. Do you have it, Chris? Chris, Jesus. Do you have it, Ken?
How do you feel?
You have it, Sausage?
Yeah, hang on.
Litany of idiots. You have it, fucking Moroso? I don't know this. But who?
Sorry. It's an old friend of mine.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll die soon.
You're in a mood. It's funny. Usually when you're in a mood, it's at us, not the outside.
No, I'm not done yet.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, okay. Don't you worry about it.
All right, good.
Hold on, because he's a master against the fast. Right in the fucking boom, 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 boom. Look at the fuck guy's Twitter guy. Tweeted out 7 million times yesterday.
I know. I was just looking at his account. He's already buried it.
All right, let me know when you have it. So all it is let me set it up, because it's been a while since we played it. I thought it was a great example of. I was like thrilled when I saw him do this yesterday. I jumped on the Discord, and a couple of Discord idiots were like, "Oh, is this bad?" And I'm like, "You fucking dummies." So we had the caller calling the EI a while ago. 1 second, Steve, and we'll explain that. Maybe we'll just play it, and then I'll explain what happened after, if you want. If you don't know that this is dripping with sarcasm, fuck you. That's what I would say. Fuck off, you fucking idiots.
Well, let's judge for ourselves. Let's hear it.
That's fair. Go ahead.
Black people on planes?
James, what are you talking about?
Games.
James, what is your point?
Talking about a month ago,
Yeah.
or maybe between a month and 2 months ago, you said it right on the air.
6 weeks ago, let's say, yeah.
Okay, and I'm sure other people will call in to confirm this.
Go ahead.
I can't be the only one to hear it.
Well, go ahead. What'd I say?
You said that you will not work with a black person. You would never hire a black person.
I stand by both those statements. Don't have an issue with either one. I said it. I've said it many times. I've tweeted it out. That's one of the things, honestly, that that's one of the issues I've had with management is they've brought black people into the building. I have who wants that?
White.
I mean,
Now, did you know there was a microphone in front of you when you said that? You maniac!
my only defense of that, other than the sarcasm, is if I tweeted that many times, as I said there, I think I would have been out of a job.
People might have noticed.
They might have dug up those old tweets. I don't know. But that's called sarcasm. Now, I understand this. He's just a fucking lunatic. Like, he's insane. Yeah. Absolutely insane. Fine. But that clip was put together by Bob.
Yeah.
Like, that account you see is a Murchison production. Mm-hmm. And I've told the story before. It's on the phone with Shirley. She asked me, oh, no, that's not true. I beg your pardon. Somebody forwarded me an email that Shirley sent them asking for full audio from that day and another day on the show. God, I forget who it was. So they'll reach out to me today. So that's when I contacted her. And I said, why would you want that? And she said, well, you said these horribly racist things, and I want to get the NAACP to talk about it. And she was talking about that. That's what she was talking about. Right. And she was and EI people, management, said, I remember Joe Zarbano, that fucking idiot, said, if we get the NAACP involved, this will bring down the whole station. And Mark Hammond, another dummy, agreed.
Do you think they went back 6 weeks from that day looking for the original audio?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They might have. They should have, because I definitely said it. I said it every day, many times.
Now that we're in a serious setting here, how do you feel about Barstool hiring African Americans?
As long as they're under 4 feet tall, I'm fine with it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and they're from a foreign country.
Yes.
Yes. God, of course. I mean, what? Yeah, what? I mean, what are you nuts?
Good. I was just making sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's it, though, right?
Yeah. Okay, there's no others. Don't look too much into it.
You know what? Maybe we'll go to New York on Wednesday. I didn't realize that. Okay, that changes everything. I mean, it's just like, and this idiot yesterday is tweeting this.
Said it many times.
Is tweeting this all day to people. The quotes,
hundreds and hundreds of times.
And you'd be better off doing it once or twice. Maybe make an impact, and freaking tag some people on it. Tag Shirley on it.
I thought it was funny when people responded to him, oh, this is sarcasm. He's like, sarcasm, really? He said, I stand by that.
I do. I absolutely do.
Who are you to say it's sarcasm?
I've tweeted out many times that I don't want black people in the building. I don't want to work with them. I've tweeted out many. I would delete them right away. Many. It's weird. It got no traction online.
That is odd.
I feel like I might have gotten in trouble for that.
But kind of to your point, it's like as much as.
By the way, that caller sounded fucking hammered. That's the other thing. I mean, Jesus.
As much as we were kind of shitting on Barstool yesterday for saying, like, how does no one acknowledge that Talib Kweli is going to war with Kirk Minihane? But how much better is that than having 40 meetings about it? And
sure. No, yes, of course.
Don't ever mention it. Don't speak of it.
No. Now would be in the stage of, we found this old, like, Kirk, we got bad news. He got that YouTube clip. So what we're going to do Friday is you're going to do the show, because we know we get a lot of backlash from the listeners if we suspended you for this, but you're going to go to sensitivity training, and you're going to meet. We're going to have you release a statement, if that's okay. We're going to take a look at that. That would be my life over this fucking idiot. I mean, they would do this. They really would. And Barstool just know. I mean, to their credit, they know.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a fucking clown. I mean, it's just what he is. And that's okay. Yeah. I mean, he's gonna. I mean,
his own followers have muted him mostly. So
yeah, and they'll eventually they'll still slow down, burn out, and find something else. Seems like that's his life, finding these different things.
Yeah.
But that cut, I couldn't believe when Zarbano first said that to me, because I, of course, I had no memory of it, because we would say stupid shit about everything all the time. I mean, you can't be more sarcastic than that. I mean, I would literally get fired if I wasn't being sarcastic. Like, they would fucking fire you.
I would hope so. Because not only did you say hire, you said, I don't like that they're bringing them into the building.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, I wasn't thrilled about it, but still,
yeah, sure.
I understand. What's 20, whatever it was, 16 or 17 at the time.
Yeah.
I'm a progressive guy, but I've tweeted about it many times.
Yeah.
Where
are these tweets?
Tweet
Why
this
can't
out
we
today.
find them?
Yeah, let's tweet this one out. Take a look. I mean,
you think I might put those into the YouTube video? Some of those tweets might be more effective.
That would be better. That would be more effective. What's the name of the YouTube account? It's got a very strange name.
Bobby 19.
That's like weird. It's like, I don't know. But I mean, you just have to I remember even then, because you try the best you could, and it would frustrate me daily.
Tease woke.
Every day would frustrate me to try and capitulate, try and find some middle ground with these shitheads, these losers. But that was one of the times where I was like, I'm not going to do this. Like, I'm not. And I remember Shirley was like, well, the NAACP, seems troubled at the statements. I fucking guarantee you that asshole Shirley read them.
Right.
The quote.
Are you troubled by that? Let me throw something at you, see if you're troubled by it.
Yeah, I mean, if Shirley calls and said, hey, listen, there's a prominent #1 radio personality in Boston is saying he doesn't want black people to enter the building.
Right.
I could see how that could be problematic, to use a woke word for the NAACP. But that's not really what happened. And by the way...
Also, I'm sure they got a transcript rather than the audio.
That's what I mean. Yeah, of course. So that's, but then you get in this battle where it's just fucking dumb. But I love that he brought that up, and people are like,
well, he's done it now. All right, we got a good run. Let's close up shop here.
He's still getting two retweets.
To quote my friend Donald Trump, I'm the least racist person I know.
That's a good guy to quote in these situations, I've always found.
That's what he said, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yes. Right before he said, look at my... What did he say? Look at my
African American.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not friends with his son.
Yes,
very
of course. Very
close.
close. Yeah. Very close with Candace Owens as well.
Candace Owens a friend?
Yeah.
She's a former guest of the show.
Of course you wouldn't play her audio.
Didn't have her on, though, did we, Steve?
You don't want to be associated with
Steve's call, not my call. Jeez. Oh, God. Dick hair. How thou I cure thee. The answer, of course, is Manscaped.
That's right.
Support for the Kirk Minihane Show comes from Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-belt grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineers tools for...
Your downstairs area.
I said it first.
You'll edit that, right, Steve?
Yes.
That was good. Thank you. Manscaped's Perfect Package 2.0 has proprietary advanced skin-safe technology, so this trimmer won't nick or snag or cut off your nuts. It's also waterproof, so you can use it in the shower. Well, I mean, I think that would be a must in 2019. Who wouldn't want to do that, right?
It's the best place to groom your balls.
I've always said that.
It's what?
The shower.
Yes, thank you. The products smell good. Their manly scent is attractive and will help set the mood, if you know what I mean out there, ladies and gentlemen out there. A little song for you lovers, if you'd like. That's right, yeah. You like that shaved dick hair? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go. You get a taste of that. It smells good, doesn't it? Yeah. What was that? How's that smell?
Delicious.
Does it smell delicious?
Yeah.
You like that, don't you?
Yeah.
You fucking little dirty boy, don't you?
Yeah, maybe a little.
Yeah, let me see your little. Oh, I like that. It's nice and clean.
Oh, I think you said a little, but all right. Continue.
Getting bigger right now, though, isn't it?
It sure is.
What was that? Oh, we have somebody in the room. I didn't realize that.
Listen,
what was her reaction when she saw his beautifully manscaped area?
Oh.
Did she say his name at all?
Michael!
Oh, she did.
Oh, good.
Michael!
Wait a minute.
Yes.
What happened?
Oh my God.
Well, it's an impressive specimen.
20% off and free shipping with the code KIRK, K-I-R-K, K-I-R-K at manscaped.com. Your balls! Well, thank you. We got two of those there, right, Stephen?
We do.
Stephen what, Robinson?
Very official.
Stephen Earl.
Stephen Earl
S.E.,
Robinson.
come on.
Oh, of course, right. How could I forget that? S.E. Robinson.
D.C. Sleuth.
Any songs today or no?
No, we didn't get any songs.
Unbelievable. Unfucking believable.
We're going to war with a musician here, for Christ's sake.
What did I tell you yesterday? Fear.
Just to get by. What could we do with that? Just to get high, a Blind Mike song?
What's one is that, Get By?
Yeah.
I listened to that for the first time yesterday. I like that song.
Oh, I'm surprised you wouldn't. That's one I would have thought you'd have heard at some point.
I think I might have, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's got a good groove.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to like that music by the gentleman who hates me?
Ooh, I don't know.
It's certainly not for you.
Well, I'm just saying, I mean, that particular song?
You have to listen to it. Listen to it in a way that ensures he doesn't get royalties.
Oh, that's true,
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, YouTube, is that good?
I'm not sure. I think he might get royalties.
As long as it's not his.
It's like one of those knockoff sites, though.
Yeah.
I'll do that. All right, fine. Well, listen, I would. Look at the guy can earn. I don't care. Whatever.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure he's a nice guy. He's just fucking crazy. That's all.
Seems like it.
Oh man, we have some places to go here today. I have some things that are actually, to me, fascinating. As Jerry Callahan would say. We can start and build up, or we can just kind of go the one that I find it tickled my asshole the most today for some reason.
Let's do some asshole tickle.
So I've spent the last couple of weeks. We've played a few times the Big Picture podcast, or as I call it, I agree with that.
Yes.
Hosted by Sean Finnessy and Amanda Dobbins on the Bill Simmons site, The Ringer. Hugely liberal site. Simmons has hired a lot of women. If you're writing a profile of Simmons, a liberal friend of his might write his history of writing about women is problematic. Would you say maybe, Steve, or no?
I would agree, yes.
Okay.
But they don't actually ever talk politics. Their leanings come out in. There's no show that talks politics, right?
You haven't heard the sound yet, right?
I have not.
Okay. Am I underselling the sound, Steve?
It's very odd for a woman to be saying.
Well, a woman liberal who, right. So
it's something that if you said it or if a conservative talker said it, the Media Matters crew would be on.
Sean Hannity said it'd be the biggest story in the country.
Yes.
I'll be the judge of that.
Let's have you be the judge of that. So they talked about two films. First, they talked about Richard Jewell. And
great movie.
Yeah,
I feel like Jerry now when I'm defending it. It's great. That was terrific.
Did Jerry even watch it? Did he give a review yet?
I don't know.
Are we going to get the GC quickie on that or what?
I'd like one.
Jeez.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, so they talk about that. They don't have a lot to say about that other than they were very critical of the portrayal by Olivia Wilde.
Of course.
Olivia Wilde?
Yes.
Yes. Which is, I think, fair. And also Olivia Wilde had a very strange defense of it. Like she hasn't handled it well either. Whatever. The movie tanked. No one cares. So they did that. Then they get into the movie Bombshell,
right? Which
is the Fox News one.
Yeah. Which actually, you and Jerry were kind of poo-pooing it. I thought it looked like it could be all right.
Yeah, I've seen the Russell Crowe thing, and there's like an 8-episode series. I'll see it.
Yeah.
Charlize plays Megyn Kelly. Mm-hmm. Kidman is Gretchen Carlson, and Margot Robbie is essentially a composite character.
Okay. And John Lithgow's
Ailes.
Roger Ailes.
And a shitload of makeup, and it's strange.
Yeah.
So we have two cuts, right?
Yes.
All right. So they are all. So they first of all, it's three liberals in there. It's in this guy Brian Curtis, who's a writer for The Ringer. Three total, and we'll tell you, total insane left wing liberals. So there's also first they remark. Well, there's not the cup. They remark at how surprisingly even-handed the film is. It's directed, by the way, by Jay Roach, who's an insane liberal, like a crazy liberal, produced by liberals, made by liberals. So in their mind, it's even-minded, which means it's a totally liberal movie that's going to make fun of Fox News and talk about how stupid they are, because that's what they want to hear. Yeah. Fine. What's the first cut cover?
The first cut is just them starting to talk about Megyn Kelly and how odd it was to do a movie about her.
So just to give you a backstory of Megyn Kelly, okay? We all know Megyn Kelly, and Megyn Kelly's become a punching bag in America, right? I mean, she just has. Her show, she sucked on an NBC
Bombed
show.
on NBC.
Was not good. Didn't do that well. I thought it was good on Fox News.
Well, I got to let go for seemingly no reason. Like, the reason was very stupid.
Well, I think part of it was her decision. Well, not from NBC, but from Fox. She wanted to spend more time with her family, and doing that night show was kind of hard.
Oh, no, but I meant leaving NBC was because she asked if Santa was real or something. Wasn't it something like that?
They had a bunch of different, like...
Yeah. Well, the ratings sucked. She had the blackface controversy. It was just a terrible show.
Yeah, I mean, it was. She was bad at that. Like, she was a terrible fit.
Yeah.
And, she did a good job, I thought, in her Fox show. I think the show is better now. It's Tucker Carlson's spot, right? Or no, I guess it's Tucker took over for her, and then
Tucker's Bill O'Reilly.
Then took over for O'Reilly, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? Who the hell knows?
Yeah, he's in O'Reilly's slot now. I think Gretchen Carlson might have taken over for her.
Really?
Oh, no, maybe that was earlier.
No,
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the Fox lineup.
So she talks about being harassed by Roger Ailes for years. Now, at first, she didn't really talk about that and said she liked him, which is in no way, if you've paid attention to this, uncommon. Mm-hmm. I mean, there are women, if you read Farrow's book or other books, who would then have consensual, however you want to call it, relationships with a guy like Weinstein or a guy like Lauer after he harassed them.
Yeah.
And that's not really consensual, of course. They're just trying to stay alive, or they're scared, or they're embarrassed, or this story's as old as time, and people like Amanda Dobbins and Sean Fennessy would be very sympathetic for those people, as they should be. I mean, these are women who are being harassed by powerful men and are fucking creeps. Let me just give you Megyn Kelly for a minute.
I've got a little bit of audio of Megyn Kelly talking about it.
Okay, go ahead.
The harassment that I went through wasn't obviously harassment in the beginning, and then it graduated. It just got worse and worse and worse to the point where you couldn't deny it. And it was explicit quid pro quo sexual harassment, which was, basically you sleep with me and I'll give you a promotion. And even in those moments, I tried to laugh it off and pretend I wasn't hearing what I was hearing, or try to pretend that I had misunderstood, because I didn't want a direct confrontation with him. I didn't want to have to reject him explicitly. And I think this is telling, because a lot of women to whom this happens in the workplace have this calculation where you're thinking, holy, you know what? My whole job is on the line right now. The last thing I want to do is upset and reject my boss.
Okay. Well, I'll just give you, because I actually, do you have the rest of the audio or no?
No.
I'll just give you, because I'm actually reading it verbatim here. And truly the culmination of it was in this office, because when you go in there, he'd shut the door and he'd lock the door. I mean, I ran out of the guy's office. He tried to grab me 3 times, made out with me, which he didn't. I had to shove him off me, and he came back, and I shoved him again, and he came back a 3rd time. When I shoved him off a 3rd time, they asked me when my contract was up. So, I mean, this is the kind of guy you're talking about. I mean,
what were you wearing, sweetheart?
Yeah. And he's alleged. I mean, it's these are just facts. I mean, Ailes is a creep. We all know that.
And Megyn Kelly's story lines up with a ton of other women who have gone through there.
I don't think any reasoned-minded person denies this is what happened to Megyn Kelly. So these people, because Megyn Kelly is not a liberal, have some issues with her as a hero.
What a surprise.
Listen to these fucking...
Even as I was watching the movie...
Stop. Listen to these vomits talk about this person.
Even as I was watching the movie, I was like, I don't know why this is a movie about Megyn Kelly. And I do, actually. I know why. It's because the Charlize performance is so captivating, and it is also because Charlize Theron is a producer of this movie.
That's the big reason.
And that's the big reason. And I was watching it, and I was like, okay, because you have Charlize, and because you have this amazing effect, you guys have kind of repurposed this story in a way to make it about a person who it's not really about, and who is somewhat complicated, but
hold on. So somewhat complicated means she's a Republican. That's what it doesn't mean.
There are a lot of layers to this story.
That means that she and by the way, she's somebody who battled the person that they all hate the most, Donald Trump.
Right.
I mean, it's
very high profile.
Right.
One of the first people at Fox to come out when everyone was kind of trying to get behind him for ratings.
So this idea that we need to empower these women and celebrate these women and trust these women and believe these women and make these women feel great, that's all fine unless you think the people are paying too much on their taxes.
Listen,
then you're a fucking... And I'll just say, in my opinion, the next cut, Amanda Dobbins just basically, am I wrong? Accuses these women of being whores.
Yes.
I mean,
total victim blaming 101.
This next cut is is there more of that first cut or no?
Yes, there is.
Play a little more of that.
I'd like to hear it, because I'm starting to like this podcast.
This second cut is mind roasting. Finish the first one, though.
In a way to make it about a person who it's not really about, and who is somewhat complicated, but is ultimately... the end doesn't quite fit for me. It makes me aware of the manipulation and kind of what they are including and what they aren't including, and the real lives of these people, and also kind of some of the things they've done after this, and that they are not heroines. And
hold on. Let me get this straight. So because what they did afterwards, and she's talking about working for Fox, right?
Yeah.
Or being a Republican.
They stayed working there.
So they're not heroines then.
No.
Is it because they I don't know, took it on the chin and said, I'm just going to ignore this for my career?
Well, which people do.
Are they heroes if they immediately blow the whistle?
By the way,
I don't
think they ignored it for their career. I think it wasn't they ignored it. They they lived in the fucking culture of fear. I mean, this place was so because they're differentiate with them politically.
You know what me and this young woman say? She was asking for it.
I mean, really, like I don't get I just don't get it.
I don't either.
It's crazy.
If they were at NBC or ABC,
Oh my God.
they'd be heroines.
Or ESPN, or NPR, or the Boston Globe.
Pretty much any other network.
Yeah, I mean, Boston Globe, where sexual harassment's been rampant. It's like Fox News. I mean, like, I don't understand. And that cut is nothing.
Well, think about if this movie was made about the Harvey Weinstein victims and you were saying the same thing.
Oh,
or
forget
Cosby, or
just say that a guy said. I'm telling you, this next cut is almost a parody. When I cannot believe this woman said this and is comfortable saying it's fucking unbelievable to me.
Have you guys seen Megyn Kelly's response to the movie? Mm-hmm. Her Instagram photo and of her son looking at the poster of the film.
Really confused.
What must it be like to be Megyn Kelly in the universe? That's got to be a very odd existence.
I have to be honest, I don't really care. I think what it means to be Megyn Kelly is that you're
hold on. We'll play. That is a sexual harassment victim. Right. So, Barstool gets tagged all the time for being misogynist, anti-women, You have 3. She made the joke. She doesn't care. She doesn't really care. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. But she's, clearly two-faced on this.
Yeah.
And the other two are giggling. So they don't care about a woman who was targeted for it was a victim of sexual harassment.
Yeah, but who'd you vote for?
Right.
She was asking for it,
baby.
She
probably didn't vote for Trump. So I mean,
definitely a Clinton.
So who we care about when it comes to this stuff has to be motivated by politics. And by the way, that cut right there, Mike, is the beginning.
Oh boy!
No. We are.
I gotta subscribe to this podcast. I'm liking it.
We are nowhere. Here we go.
I don't really care. I think what it means to be Megyn Kelly is that you're rich as shit and successful, and she's fine.
Oh, stop! Oh no, we're not there yet.
What?
Well, I mean, isn't Alyssa Milano rich?
Well, if you have enough money, you can survive
sexual
harassment.
Isn't Ashley Judd?
I was just overwhelmed with how much I agree with her. Of course, that was my reaction.
Isn't Ashley Judd rich?
Yes, I would think so. Well, maybe not anymore.
But you know what I mean? I mean, isn't whoever? I mean,
McGowan, she's going to be pretty rich.
I don't know, but I mean, like if you are worth $300 million and you got sexually harassed, and you're worth $30,000 and you got sexually harassed, we can only feel sympathy for the person who doesn't have a lot of money, because the other person, I'm sure, they don't, the flashbacks they have, the terror they've gone through, how they feel about their bodies, themselves, the shame, the embarrassment, the anger, the hatred. That money makes that go away, right? You just throw money at it, and it just disappears.
And also, Megyn Kelly's rich now,
right?
I don't know that she was,
but even she is rich now. Yeah. I'm rich. I'm fucking depressed.
Find me a person who has a lot of money and also psychological problems.
I'll tell you somebody who is really rich and is totally fine. Kate Spade.
Oh,
like no issues, right?
I don't know if you've heard the news.
Anthony Bourdain, how's he doing?
Is
he good?
Particularly well.
I mean, it's a fucking dumb argument that is. What a dummy. And these other two are giggling because they're afraid, because there's a woman talking about this and they're afraid because they're 2 pussies. That should be called 3 Pussies. I mean, that should be the name of that podcast.
I agree with that.
Giggling and fucking and just shaming. Like it's unbelievable. I've never heard, and I'm setting you up for the worst part. Am I wrong, Steve?
No, you're not wrong.
When I heard this,
I like where this is.
This is an actual.
I agree.
Kirk Minihane stop running moment where I'm like, holy fuck.
Wow, this is Matt from Providence.
Posting the picture of her son looking at her on a movie poster and gets a lot of sympathetic responses from people. Megyn Kelly's fine. And that's the one thing where I'm kind of...
Hold on. I'm sorry. I know I'm doing this a lot. Sorry, Kevin. How the fuck does she know Megyn Kelly's fine?
Yeah,
Megyn Kelly has nightmares every night about this asshole.
Listen. Let me tell you something.
Really, just think about any man making these arguments. Look, hey, Megyn Kelly, I know she got her ass grabbed, but, she's got a lot of money.
Somewhere.
Fine.
She's got plenty of dough.
She'll be all right.
It's unbelievable.
She's got kids. She's fine. Look at her.
For all we know,
Jerry made this on his podcast.
Oh, shit. For all we know, Roger Ailes raped her, honestly.
Yes.
She's afraid to talk about it. What if she talks about it 2 years from now? Is this asshole going to shame her because...
why didn't she talk about it at the time?
Because she thinks
awfully suspicious.
Because she thinks Santa Claus should be white. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I can't even.
Wife on this, which is there is a dimension to this movie that's unexamined. I feel of these women are participating in a lot of things. Not
hold on. Participating.
Yeah, she just went over to Roger's room for
She was dying to have Roger Ailes grab her ass and tits and lick her fucking neck and breathe on her and say, if you don't fuck me, you're out of a job.
And
by the way, it's not like if Roger Ailes says, if you don't fuck me, you're out of a job, hey, but no problem. I'll let you go across the street, get a job wherever you like. I'm going to make your life a living fucking hell. I'm going to bug your fucking house. I'm going to follow you around. If you read anything about this guy, but clearly this idiot didn't do. And again, for the 95th time in a row, Mike, we're not at the worst part yet.
Oh my goodness.
Am I wrong, Steve?
And it's a complicated situation, and the movie shows that to a degree, but it's also that these women are on Fox News in short skirts, and they know.
I mean, that is the fucking craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Wow.
These women.
Does she know why they're wearing short skirts? Because that was an order from Ailes. Ailes was mandating that they wear short skirts, but also victim blaming.
Let's just say they like to wear short skirts. That means Roger Ailes can grab their fucking tits and fucking make out with them, try and fuck them. I mean, what an asshole. I mean, shame on Simmons, first of all, for hiring this person. Shame on her. She clearly hates women, like, and hates Republicans and hates right wing. I mean, just imagine for a moment if I had said that about a woman who had worked at the Boston Globe, was harassed by McGrory or they were. I mean, look. They were showing legs that day. Have you
seen the pictures?
I think I made that joke when you started talking about this. I think I jokingly said, "Well, what was she wearing?" Or something like that. Like,
I think the skirt was above the knee. I think I mean, there's some cleavage there. I mean, so a grown man, a boss, should definitely be able to lock the door and try and rape her.
Yeah,
and it's a complicated situation, and the movie shows that to a degree, but it's also that these women are on Fox News in short skirts, and they know what they're doing.
I think it might.
They know what they're doing. And this idiot, this pussy fantasy, just like goes.
I agree. That's a good point.
I agree.
I agree with that.
Imagine if I'm trying to think of the perfect flip for this thing, where it's
just
the exact opposite.
Trump saying it.
Yeah, right. That's true. Or any male or any woman. I mean, that's insane. I couldn't fucking believe that. And, it's her podcast. Say whatever she wants.
We've invited her on.
We have.
Yes.
Is she going to come on?
I haven't heard back from her. I did it this morning right after you messaged me.
What's her Twitter handle?
Like A. Dobbins.
Her name
is Amanda Dobbins.
Yeah, Amanda Dobbins. Okay.
Now it's going to be. Now I'm being harassed by.
Oh, I would love for her to play.
Kirk Minihane's
For her to play the woman card here would be incredible. Yeah. It would be the greatest irony of all time.
Dobbins. A.K. Dobbins with two B's.
Okay. Well, I mean, don't leave her. Who cares? I don't give a fuck what you do. Leave her alone.
Well, you've given her the Fitzy shelter now.
That's true.
Now, this one I agree. This one I could understand being some outrage with.
Oh, but I wouldn't even be outraged. I'm just.
No, but I would understand. Like I can see where they're coming.
It's unbelievable.
But the fact that it's you bringing it up, people are going to go,
bring what up? The story?
That asshole is
just pointing out her hypocrisy.
Yeah, it's all I do. That's all I do is point to people's hypocrisy with stories. Right. That's it. This is insanely hypocritical by any definition. Either that or maybe she's totally comfortable with people being harassed and I didn't know about it. Maybe she's fine with all of it. I have no idea.
But my point being, if it was an NPR podcast that was saying it, there would be massive outrage about her saying this.
Right.
You saying it kind of protects her because it's that asshole Kirk Minihane. Is just trying to
listen to this. Play that cut one more time. The last cut is that unbelievable?
Situation, and the movie shows that to a degree, but it's also that these women are on Fox News in short skirts and they know what they're doing.
I think it might actually be a better movie about show business than.
Shut up, you idiot.
He just moves on.
You pussy.
Simmons, listening to each
Simmons, way to go. Keep grading, tennis players. But these fucking, way to hire these assholes. That is unbelievable. That's fucking unbelievable. They knew what they were getting into. So you think when they got hired by Fox, they knew they were going to get raped or sexually assaulted by Roger Ailes?
It's crazy. Now, I would also say
that's the dumbest cut I may have. And by the way, most hypocritical and the most liberal, angry cut I've ever heard in my life. And that's why that's why Trump's going to win again, because of idiots like that.
That's the thing. I think we should live in a place where she should be able to say
that. Of course.
But we don't. Everyone attacks people on one side. Like it's a certain group being targeted.
I disagree. I disagree in that. Yes, she should be able to say it, but we should be able to attack her for saying it.
I wonder how many.
That's a really stupid thing to say. Yes. We go after people who say stupid shit.
Yeah.
She is saying, Megyn Kelly, she's basically saying, I hate Megyn Kelly because she's a Republican. And you know what? She's good looking and she wore a short skirt. She knew what she was getting into.
I think that's worse than anything Trump has said that I can think of.
Other than McCain, maybe. I won't fucking rank him. But
I'm saying like the massive outrage for 3 years now or more.
Accused Megyn Kelly of having her period during a debate.
I think this is worse.
Oh, I agree. Yeah. I actually agree with that.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people listen to that and have the same reaction that you did.
No, it's all groupthink. That's all.
Exactly.
This is why I'm the greatest talent in America today, if I may for a moment.
Please.
Because I am just about the only person who will argue against both sides. Like, I really, and I'm great at it. So, I mean, again, I might, I wish I could suck my own dick like Steve could do. But but this is like this. You're right, Steve, because I think everybody listening to is a liberal shithead, and they all want to hate Fox News. Meanwhile, like the women of Fox News are heroes. Right. They brought down Roger Ailes. They happen to also think that Donald Trump should be president. These things don't have to be related at all. It doesn't matter. Roger Ailes was a creep. Bill O'Reilly was a creep. They got rid of them. They did a good job. I don't know why you can't say Megyn Kelly at first tried to be friendly with Ailes because, by the way, history is filled with victims who try and do that. There's a fucking name for it. I mean, this is unbelievable.
If Tucker Carlson said that about the company he works for and knows the environment, like he has more experience than her at working at Fox News. If he said that, he would be
What would happen if Rush Limbaugh said that in his radio show today? It said, listen, I was friends with Roger Ailes. Let's be honest. These women wore short skirts. They knew what they were getting into.
Rush Limbaugh might get away with it just because I don't think anyone from that side listens to him.
They listen for exactly those kind of moments. They go after. There'd be advertiser targeting.
It'd be just like Georgetown 2.0.
Yeah.
If he or whoever said that. I'm not using the Fox News people because it's a Fox News story.
Right.
But whoever said that, if I said that, if fucking whoever said that, if I said that EI, it'd be in the front page of the Globe. And by the way, I'd have a hard time defending that one. I'd be like, yeah, that was fucking stupid. I mean, really, like, what's the defense for that statement other than you hate Donald Trump? Really? I mean, really, at its core.
Just that she wasn't thinking.
Fox News, yeah.
Yeah, but
all she can say is sorry. It was a thoughtless remark.
Right. But she's telling the truth. That's what she thinks. She thinks she's slut shaming those women, right?
Right.
Yes.
I mean, that's a perfect definition of what it is.
And
they wear the little play that clip one more time. I mean, listen to that. We're going to tweet that clip out, right?
Yes.
Movie shows that to a degree, but it's also that these women are on Fox News in short skirts and they know what they're doing.
I think it might actually.
Who are they and what are they doing?
I'd also like to get her reaction if someone said that the other way. If someone said that about one of Harvey Weinstein's victims, I'd like to hear her reaction to that statement made by a man or even a woman.
Well, what if they were doing it to women at MSNBC?
Right.
Whoever.
That would be terrible. We couldn't joke about it. We couldn't.
Right.
Talk about it.
They would treat those women as heroes or heroines, which is what they are. Yeah. I don't care what your political affiliation is. It takes a lot of fucking. I fought with Jerry about this for months because Jerry's like, when they didn't fight back at first, and I'm like, well, who the hell are we to say?
Yeah.
It took Ashley Judd 20 years to talk about it. She was terrified. She was afraid Harvey Weinstein tried to ruin her life. Ailes was the same way. I mean, you can't. You don't know what it's like, I would suspect, until you're in the fucking claws with these creeps.
It's not fair to me because I don't know this show, so I'm making a lot of assumptions, but it seems like the type of group that if someone even made a joke like that, they would say, you just don't joke about that.
Right.
But that's her genuine feeling.
No, she's angry. There are three liberals. You have to understand, liberalism and like anti-Trumpism is now like to the point where like they'll blow through all the other stuff that you can't do.
It's just the one principle.
Yeah, they're like that trumps. No pun intended.
Yeah.
That trumps like sexual harassment. Like I hate Megyn Kelly because I don't even really know why. Megyn Kelly is actually
she was on Fox News.
But she's actually pretty moderate.
Yeah, she's kind of like
the far right doesn't like her at all.
No, she's kind of not. She's not that.
She's on Fox News and she seems cold, so they're allowed to call her a bitch.
Which is another thing, another like feminist taboo. Like, what is she supposed to smile and be more pleasant?
We want to dance for you,
yeah.
And she's.
They have all the criticisms of Megyn Kelly that people would get in trouble for saying about any other woman.
And that's the biggest bubble place on earth. Simmons's fucking ringer thing, where they sit there and fucking tickle each other for an hour. And this woman gives her honest opinion, which again, I'm not saying she'd lose her fucking job or whatever, but she should be criticized. Like you can't have it both ways. Like you would call other people out for that.
Yes.
So then you say it, and then they're gonna be like, well, and she's gonna be like, well, boy, I was attacked by all these Barstool men today on social media. It's like, well, no, that's not what happened. You fucking shamed victims of rape and sexual harassment. That's all.
Well, maybe it starts at the top.
What do you mean?
With Simmons.
I've always had a good relationship with Bill, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't. But again, like that's good that they're saying stuff like that or having conversations. But then you can't be like you can't wag your finger the other way. You just can't.
Well, it doesn't even sound like they're having a conversation. It sounds like they're just talking past each other.
It sounds like she really hates Fox News and Megyn Kelly, and she lets it affect. Now, I would say if I were Sean Fennessy, I'd say, well, wait a minute. The filmmaker spent years putting that together. We don't criticize film here.
True, too.
I mean, that's Jay Roach.
This guy has experience.
Jay Roach, the director, is a filmmaker. You know,
he's made other movies. How many movies?
And the other part is they spend they're like it's an incredible scene where they shit on Megyn Kelly basically, but basically Megyn Kelly's story. You can hear it. She's like, well, she kind of asked for it, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like it's an incredible scene when Margot Robbie goes in and gets assaulted by Roger Ailes. It's chilling. It's a fucking composite character. Like that scene itself actually didn't happen.
Right. The Megyn Kelly stuff actually did.
It did happen. So, I mean, I'm not, obviously Ailes did this 50 million times.
Sure.
But, they just hate Megyn Kelly. They're more comfortable with the composite character because they're not real.
Yeah.
Gretchen Carlson, Megyn Kelly, they work for Fox News. That's the most diseased thinking it perfectly crystallized. It was perfect. I almost want to thank her for doing that. Because it drove me, I was fucking out of my mind angry about it.
I can't think of another clip we've played that I've been like, yeah, I can understand the anger on this one. And there's actually no anger about it.
It's a pilot episode from Mike's podcast right there.
Yeah, right. I should have
She stole it from you.
Potential co-host here.
I think you're out. I think we're going to hire her.
I think we'd do a good show together.
I mean, but that's the thing. If you said to her, what do you think of Rose McGowan? Rose McGowan in the movie Scream.
She's a hero.
The movie Scream, Rose McGowan, had, a short skirt on and, a half shirt. I'm sure Harvey Weinstein was on the set that day,
Yes, but he made her.
But she must have known. Well, what's the difference?
No. It is different.
Why?
Harvey Weinstein's a bad guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
But Ailes,
didn't work at Fox
But
News.
she'd also tell you Ailes is a bad guy.
Ailes is a bad guy.
She'd tell you that
but Megyn Kelly worked at Fox News.
Oh, but she worked for Miramax though.
Well, yeah, Fox News is different though.
Oh, why?
Weinstein donated to Democrats.
Also,
that's also true. But
look at the coverage that Fox News gives Donald Trump. A little favorable, if you ask me.
Oh, so it's okay then to have somebody, stick their tongue down your throat and lock a door.
Yeah.
And say, fuck me, or you're out of a job.
That's fine.
it's you know what? One more time, Steve.
So these women are on Fox News in short skirts, and they know what they're doing.
It's funny because I was offended by not offended, but the first part I thought was going to get her in trouble too.
Don't just play that because that cut doesn't have a lot of context to it, right? You know what I mean? Like if you just drop that doesn't have a lot of context.
You'll play it from the top?
No, I'm saying when we tweet it out today.
Oh yeah, no, we'll tweet out the whole thing.
Good. Because these people, these liberals, they love to fucking shit all over Barstool.
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody at Barstool say that.
Nope.
No. I'll be honest. I mean, I don't know. I mean, so. Yep, but also
I've heard it as a joke that was taken out of context and quoted.
Of course,
12 years later,
right? As a parrot, right?
Yeah,
but she's not. That's no joke there.
Nope.
No.
So if
this is seriously in a different time in history.
So if by her line of thinking, Amanda Dobbins' line of thinking, if I don't know, I'm just picking somebody, Rhea, that's her name, right?
Yeah.
Goes into a meeting today with somebody at Barstool and she's wearing a short skirt.
Yes.
Well, I mean, what are you going to do, right? I mean, you know what it is.
She's fun for the boys.
I mean, she's been at Barstool how long? She knows what she's getting.
I know it's hypersexualized and everything, but
submissive and.
But it's just, I mean, that's actually, I was about to say it's a woman. Who cares? It doesn't even matter. It's a human being who thinks that in 2019 is so fucked up.
Yeah.
But nothing will happen because we're doing it, and nobody will care, and she'll never. Maybe she will, but I don't think she'll ever come out with us.
What you got to do is under a pseudonym, slide that audio to whatever outlet, MSNBC or someone, and see if they.
I don't even know what outlet would touch it. I mean, we could probably get the Daily Caller.
No, protected class, liberals protecting liberals. That's it. It happens to the Globe, happens to the Times, happens everywhere. This is what they do. But that was to me the cut of the year. I couldn't fucking believe it. I actually did the whatever 15-second back thing.
Yeah,
because I was like, there's no way I heard that correctly, and I heard it correctly.
Unbelievable.
Is that unbelievable?
It really is.
Did I oversell that or no?
No. Undersold it maybe because I was expecting another I kind of half-heartedly the Fitzy thing.
It's just a window into the way
the thing
those
was a
people
joke.
think.
I mean,
that's more or less what I was expecting though. Where it's I can see where if it were reversed, people would get offended.
You just hear the anger.
That's something both sides should be like. Oof. I mean, some people should say she should be able to say it, but it was crazy.
I think she should be able to say it.
Yes, but to not acknowledge it at all is bizarre in this day and age.
And she just hates her. She just fucking hates her. She doesn't care. Doesn't care what happened to her. She's like, oh, Megyn Kelly's over it.
Yeah.
She's over it. That's worse. Rich. In a lot of ways, that's almost worse. She's over it. She's rich.
And the part that always gets me is comedians or radio guys or Barstool people, whatever, if they tell jokes like that. Oh, it's nothing to joke about. This is not a joking matter. This is very people were hurt in this tragedy. But if you say it seriously, as long as you're on the right side, just their opinion. What are you going to do?
Incredible. So nothing will happen. She'll sense in one of two things will happen. Nothing will happen, or she'll turn around and blame us. One of the two. She'll never. If she comes on, I'll give her all the credit in the world. I don't think that's going to happen.
She's not very active on Twitter. She's only tweeted out like less than 600 times. It's unusual for somebody in the media.
It's a good hour for Talib.
Just face day. Yeah, it's like 15 minutes for Talib. Jesus. Oh, Manscaped gets it done. You know that? 20% off with free shipping with the code Kirk at manscaped.com. Go to manscaped.com today. You look good for the holidays. That'll look good. I mean, here's the thing. So at night, at Christmas Eve, if you're putting some gifts under the tree, and you're fucking whatever, you sleep naked, and you're like, oh shit, I forgot that gift. You run downstairs, put the gift down there, and there's Santa Claus looking at you. You don't want your fucking, I'm sure he uses it at this point.
I would think so.
Right?
Yeah. He's a modern times guy.
You don't have your fucking ball hair hanging around Santa. That's embarrassing.
Right.
Also, instead of leaving a milk of cookies, fucking leave him Manscaped.
Yes.
Right?
Would help him out.
You've seen that beard. I can only imagine what's down there.
As long as you use promo code Kirk.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously use promo code Kirk. Kirk. Santa will thank you. His balls will thank you. My balls will thank you. America's balls will thank you. Manscaped.com, code Kirk. You get 20% off with free shipping, by the way, with the code Kirk for the holidays there at manscaped.com. Whew. What else? Lighten up the mood for me, Steve, a little bit, or Mike, would you please?
I was listening to FAN yesterday, and I was befuddled by it.
What happened?
So nothing happened. That's the thing. And so you read the announcement on the show yesterday that Benigno and Roberts are taking over.
They were just on yesterday?
Yeah. They were just on, and they kind of made a veiled reference like, what are we still calling this? Benigno and Roberts? Is it the Joe and Evan show? What is it here? And then they just go into the Giants.
It's more intercom magic right there.
I was like, what? I think Steve has a promo or something, but I was
I've got a promo that Joe and Evan tweeted out yesterday.
How do they not acknowledge it?
It's weird when one second. See, when I left, when I went to radio.com, they just called him Mutt and Callahan, and they didn't announce it really. They just kind of, same with me and Jerry when John left. They were like, all right,
they just changed they moved the promo shots around.
Did they edit you out of the graphic and just like put Mutt's
it was this weird picture, and they were like, all right, we'll just call the Twitter account Kirk and Callahan now. And that was it.
Yeah.
And we talk about it because we talked about it, but if we didn't, nobody said, hey, you should talk about this. Like, it's bizarre. I mean, I don't know. I mean, but it was weird. So just for an audience thing, I would do it. Just in case there are people listening who have no, you forget most people don't pay attention to this shit. So especially in New York, it's an older crowd listening.
Well, these guys are filling in for Francesa.
Yeah, they should be like, all right. Well, I mean, they knew Mike was gone. I'm sure that people listen every day. But just so you know, this is it going forward. This is our show. And
I would even say most, not all. Not all people know Francesa's gone that listen every day.
Yeah,
there are people that just, maybe Frances is different, but for most people, like, you just turn on the radio and you listen to whatever.
That's true. I'd say most know, but you're right, not everyone, but you should do it anyway.
To Sports Talk Radio and EEI every day,
right?
That might not necessarily know who you or Felger or these guys are. They just listen to Sports Talk.
What's the promo? Bad music.
I mean, if McCarthy comes here or Ron Rivera, these retreads, it's going to be miserable. We've got to get a real head coach.
Why do you say to me, hold on, I don't call either.
The retreads, what are they?
This is a promo, Steve?
Yeah.
Nobody wants.
They tweeted this one out.
You're going to ask me that? You're not asking me
Actually,
that,
I heard
right?
this segment.
No. But no one wants.
What does it say, Benigno and Roberts at all at the end?
Other than you, Joe.
What?
Other than you, Joe.
But does that
so it's not an actual promo, though.
No, that's a promo that they tweeted out. It's just general sports talk.
Tweet out,
right? It's not a promo, though. They don't run ad. They don't run it during the show.
Oh, no. I mean, it was like a Twitter promo.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking it was like, listen to the Evan and Joe show.
Yeah,
no. It's just a sample of the very unique sports talk that you're going to get.
I mean, it's like any other drip show. I mean, it's
yeah.
It'll probably do fine in New York.
With that type, I don't mind that. Like, I believe those guys genuinely want to talk
for
sports.
Sure.
Benigno seems like a total sports meathead.
He's a very nice guy. I mean, I've met him a few times at Super Bowls. This is who he is, a lunatic.
I don't have a problem with Felger and Maz talking straight sports. Some days I find it weird, like with the Trump election, I find it odd.
I think I think if you're a sporto, then be a sporto. The problem with that for me was I just wasn't interested in it anymore.
I just think it's weird that I saw multiple articles saying it's Joe and Evan replacing Francesa. It seems like a big day for them.
But these are simple guys. Nothing against them. I don't know them very well. I don't think I've ever met the other guy, Evan Roberts.
Yeah.
Maybe once. I don't know.
KFC likes him.
Yeah, great. Another big brain. But, if a radio consultant or program director tells them not to do something, they won't do it.
Right.
That's just the
Why
way
would
they
they
are.
tell him not to do in that case?
Because we don't want this to be a thing. We had the whole problem last time when Maggie and those guys took over. It was too much, and they just overthink shit. As opposed to saying, "Hey, we're starting today," and maybe they did this. Did you listen to the top or no?
Yes.
So as opposed to just saying, "All right, we're starting the show here today." Did they start at 1 or 2?
2.
2. Okay. We're starting at 2:00 today. It's a brand new show. Everyone who listens has heard you guys before on the show, midday or filling in or whatever.
Yeah.
Just spend 10 minutes saying, "Okay, we're here. This is what we're going to do. We might do this differently than Mike. We might do this the same as Mike. This is what you're going to get. You know us."
Mm-hmm.
Just do that. And just talk. And say, boy, we're excited. But then go start it as a fucking caller.
Yeah.
And he's hosting the drive time show on WFAN. I'm sure Evan Roberts grew up listening to Francesca and Russo.
Right.
So, I mean, this is their dream job. Talk about that.
At some point, they it almost seemed like, that's the weird thing, is that it felt like they wanted to talk about it and didn't. Because the caller said...
I'm sure they were told not to. I don't know that, but I'm sure they were told
what's
not
the
to.
consultant's rationale? Are advertisers going to flee?
The consultant's rationale is this, and they're wrong because they're stupid and they don't know how to do it. But they would say, last time Francesca left a couple of years ago, they brought in this ridiculous midday, brought in this weird show with these 3 people that sucked, and they spent too much time talking about Francesca in the past or whatever. We're just going to totally ignore that. And it's bad advice, but I guarantee you that's what happened.
Yeah.
If they didn't talk about it, that's
Well,
probably
because a caller said, like, "Hey, I still miss Chris and Mike, but you guys are probably the next best thing," and they were just like, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah.
There's no. That's the only time I heard it. I didn't listen to all 4 hours, obviously, but
yeah, even the callers are probably told not to reference it.
yeah, maybe.
I would guess. I mean, which I'm sure for a while with EI they were saying don't talk about me. I know that was the case at EI when Mutt and Jerry did it. After a while, they just were not allowed to talk about me, and Jerry's always took the bone and licked the water and peed on the rug and did what he was told.
So I can wrap my mind around the EI thing because you're a controversy. They don't want to deal with
I loomed over
They don't want to
thing.
deal with it.
Yeah, right.
Francesca left under fine enough terms. Beningo and
Again,
Roberts are going into that.
No, right. I understand.
There's no downside to addressing it.
I understand why EI didn't do it. I agree with that. And it wouldn't kill them to spend 8 minutes talking about Francesca either. Now, I think the people, most of the listeners will be like, all right, well, I know these guys. It's just habit listening at this point anyway.
Yeah.
There's no fucking Beningo and Roberts fans. They just listen to the FAN.
Right. Well, that's kind of my point about people that wouldn't necessarily know the names is there's a lot of people that just want to hear sports talk, right? They want to hear about the Giants.
Sure, but I would argue there's still names like, look, I mean, Felger does a show that I don't love.
Yeah.
But if Felger left 98.5 and went to another station, that station would do well with him on it. He would drag an audience over. If I started a new station in Boston, January 6th, whatever Jerry's first day is. If I started at 105.1 or whatever, FM, the ratings would go up 3 million %.
I was wondering about this. I was thinking, like, if say they did hire Kevin.
Yeah.
For after it's just KFC radio, whatever he wants to do. Would that almost be worse for Kevin because of the way radio's dying, where they're like, I could get KFC radio in podcast form.
Well, yeah, I think
5 million different ways.
Yes, but I think it'd be a test for him because also I think he would lose a lot of the core FAN old people. So they'd go, but he'd bring in a younger audience, which would be great.
Some, I think that's the thing is I think some younger people would be like, I'm not listening to the fucking radio.
I agree, but I think you would have to find a way to make that different and interesting and revolutionize a business that is dying to be revolutionized. I'm not sure he's the guy. It turned out I wasn't the guy. So I don't know. I don't know who that is. Somebody who I love radio.
Yeah.
I would love to see radio do well, but as it currently is constituted, you can't. You just can't. You can't. It's too fragmented. It's too.
And radio was at such an advantage for when there's internet in every car and everything. You would think it would be so easy for radio to transition into, now we're just a podcast app.
There's just too much
now
overhead.
Barstool's so far ahead.
Well, it's also
all these comedy websites.
There's so many people employed in the radio industry who probably shouldn't be.
Well, that's
there's
the
this
thing,
huge
right.
bulky apparatus that was always needed to keep on-air talent on air and profitable. And that's not the case anymore. You can have a much more streamlined organization.
I mean, if I ran a radio station, if I bought a radio station tomorrow, which I would consider doing, honestly, because I love the business. If you told me, I wouldn't lose my fucking every dollar I had, I'd consider doing it. I'd say your program director's fucking fired. Half the sales force is gone. We're gonna streamline. You don't need 3 producers here. You don't need the talent. Doesn't need to be this. Doesn't need to be that. And just fucking go talk. Just go talk. I'm not interested in the music station. Just go talk. I mean, what we just did on Amanda Dobbins, we swore a couple of times.
Yeah.
We could do that on the radio. I mean, I did that on the radio 3 million times.
Of course.
But that's way more compelling than the clip you just played. I don't understand that. I don't get, like, Joe Rogan, what he does, I understand You can't do that. You can't do a 3-hour interview on the radio. I understand that. People are driving their cars for 20 minutes.
Of course.
But you can do stuff like that for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know why you can't.
I could see questions.
Joe Rogan's podcast being DB'd on delayed broadcast on late night stations.
Sure.
He's like a coast to coast.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's no real edge to it.
Censor out some of the swear words.
No,
you could have a FCC approved Joe Rogan broadcast that would do really well.
Well, you know who became famous for doing that? It was Larry King. I mean, that's what Larry King was famous. I mean, he did overnight, truckers around America knew who Larry King was.
Yeah.
He would do long form interviews with guys, and that's essentially what Rogan, it's what Rogan does. I think, he's more curious and all that stuff and has more questions and doubt stuff. Larry King was just kind of there. But, I think there's a spot for that. But, I don't think you could do that at 8 o'clock in the morning when somebody's driving to work for 18 minutes.
No.
But that doesn't mean you can't do something compelling for 18 minutes as opposed to just whatever. Today's probably just boring fucking whatever they're doing today. Well, Who knows?
The problem is with radio. I said this a couple weeks ago, and I was arguing with someone on Twitter because I was like, that's not really what I meant.
An argument.
It was quite an argument. But my point was that people in radio, and I would have fallen into this eventually, and maybe I still will someday, that people in radio, their goal is to get on radio. So the people in marketing wanted to get on radio. They're not marketing.
Oh, of course.
They're not marketing experts.
By that.
So they don't know what the fuck.
Most producers, same thing.
Right.
Most salespeople, same thing.
So the fact that radio is changing so much, you have people that wanted to get into radio, not people that know how to adapt to current technology.
It's an old line. It's an old line. It's a true one. Phil Zachary, who was my boss GM for years at EI, was a crazy guy, but a good guy and a fighter. Fought Murchison. Always said it was a business of C- students, which is exactly right. That's exactly what it is. So when you're somebody like me, just for example, who's smart,
right?
You bump heads with people who are stupid and don't want to get in trouble. You just wind up saying, for me, it was like, why am I even the idea if I went in there tomorrow and all right, just so you know, we got to get out at 6:12, 6:40, 6:58, and then why? I don't know. Well, and then 6 months later,
it's the way we've always done it, Kirk.
Or 6 months later, I don't know that you guys dropped a half a point in the last book, so I think we're going to change the clock.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I'm guaranteeing you that's not the problem. That is not the problem.
It's people that got thrown into those. If I were a program director, I don't know that I could be capable of it, but I love it because I like radio. I like the idea of finding shows and shit like that. But most program directors are guys that wanted to be radio hosts or wanted to be producers.
But that's not really their job anymore. Yeah. Their job is just to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm
They're
not
like the PC police. They're the buffer. They're the buffer before the online rage mob comes.
People think I'm kidding. I'm not. Joe Sarbano had a button in his office that delayed things by a minute on our station. That's a minute, Steve. Can you believe that?
I can't. I'm also impressed that you would routinely work all the way through that 1 minute of delay. And have to just crash into a commercial break.
We would do stuff, and then I'd be like, fuck. Ken would be like, oh, Jesus. Boom, 2 minutes. I just didn't, it didn't. But
that's be able to hear that online.
That's true. That's never going to happen like that. And I don't blame these guys. I hear young guys all the time. And now I'm at the age where I can say that. I hear guys 26, 27 on weekends or whatever. I don't listen as much as I used to. And you can tell they don't want to do anything interesting. And I always think, well, why do you want to be on the radio then?
Yeah.
What is your, now, you're trying to sound like Mike Greenberg or Dale Arnold or pick your drip. Why? I guess it's a living. So I suppose it's a living.
That is weird. I'd like to ask one of those guys if they purposely model themselves after Mike. You know what I mean? I can't
stay out of trouble.
I can't imagine idolizing a guy like Mike Greenberg, but there must be people that out there because there's so many of them.
And they would get mad because they'd be like, "Oh, you look down on me." I'm like, I do look down on you. I don't know what you have a great opportunity that people would kill for. And you're sitting there just yapping about nothing, which I would do as well on the weekends, but it was different.
A lot of these younger guys have grown up in an era of social media. They have YouTube growing up.
That's the other thing, right?
PewDiePie has millions and millions of followers online, and he just talks about meaningless bullshit. And also, but somehow it's interesting.
But also podcasts. I don't get why nobody's influenced by these things at all. They're going to replace whatever. Eventually, Dale Arnold will be gone, and Glenn Orwell will be gone. They're just going to replace him with more, they just replaced Mike Francesa with a boring, Evan Roberts, whether you like him or not, is like a boring talk show host.
Yeah.
So you're not going to bring anything new in there. You're just putting fucking Band-Aids on bullet wounds. It's not going to change. There's no agent. I don't know why they haven't figured that out. They have Boomer Esiason and some drip on in the mornings. I'm sure it does okay, but who cares? Does anybody know that guy's name?
Carton?
No, he's gone.
Jesus Christ, Gio. Boomer and Gio.
But nobody knows who he is. Yeah. So he's a nobody. It's a weird. I don't know. It's a strange way to do it, but
I think from a corporate perspective, there's an element where they like the safety and they like the stability of someone who's not going to take risks.
Sure, but there's no money.
Yeah, but it's stable.
But it can't be that stable. It's fucking radio in 2019.
Well, it's a stable decline.
Right,
But
that's what I mean.
Everything is. But
yeah, but when you say we're going to change
less risky option.
It's like baseball. I always say, when are you going to change it? Like you just we lost 6% last year. We lost 9% this year. Lost 4% this year. Lost 11%. At some point, you're going to be,
it's going to be zero.
Putting out more than you're taking in. And then
all those people have just been making the same decisions, doing the same thing for 10, 15, 20 years, even longer than that. All they've ever known is just working at a radio station. And
they bring in the consultant who's been doing it for 30 years,
exactly.
who knows nothing too. And they just sit there and say the same shit. And you're sitting there saying, you're all dumb.
It's also going to be interesting to see how regular sports talk radio adapts to being in a podcast. Like, Pardon My Take does a good job of talking about sports.
Well, they're different.
But in a way that they put a podcast out on Monday, I can listen on Wednesday.
Right.
And doesn't feel old. If you put Mike Francesa's show on a podcast, the next day you'd be like, what am I listening to?
No, if you're some guy in his late 50s, early 60s who did sports forever and is trying to start a podcast now, you're fucked.
Oh, totally fucked.
Dead.
Definitely.
Dead by January 8th.
Especially if you're trying to invoice your own clients.
If you got Dave Cullinane. I mean, I don't know.
Or whoever. Yeah.
But the difference is between Francesa and Jerry. Jerry's curious.
Yes.
Jerry will love that Amanda Dobbins story.
Also, Jerry has you.
Yeah. That's true too. But Jerry,
Jerry can talk about shit that is
like Jerry would do that story. Like he'd sit here and he'd agree with me,
right.
But he'd do that story, or he'd do the other stories we'll get to today. Francesa does. You think fucking Dale Arnold or Glenn? Like they don't care. They don't care. Those guys made it to the finish line. They're in their 60s now, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But if you're in your 30s and you think like that. Like Dan and PF, that's different. They're fucking characters, and they're mocking it, and they're having fun with it.
But that was just my example, because they're talking sports, but I'm able to listen to it a day later, 2 days later.
People care about sports still.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of my point. I don't, but people do. So I get that. So, but there's a way you have to do this beat that's entertaining. And that's why I tip my cap to my friends at radio.com. They've put together a good lineup of shows where you say this Part of My Take thing. I listen to Scallon Pals.
That's all I was really trying to say. Shows like that. Yeah. Edgier kind of.
Scallon Pals is better than Part of My Take.
Yeah, of course.
It's just better. It's a better.
Well, it's really, I don't know if it's an homage to Scallon Pals, but my favorite episodes of Pardon My Take are when Big Cat's gone.
Right.
And it just
Kendrick Perkins
PMT
calls in.
And just some random guy.
Yeah. And they're like in 4 different places.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound good and it's weird.
It is going to be an hour edition of Just Pals today. No Scal for the first hour. He's got an NBA event that he's doing up there.
Stop. Stop. By the way, this is kind of pat myself on the back day. I said this yesterday. Did I tell you this is going to be how often I was going to say that? I think you go back and find it. Some nobody with a radio voice saying, Scal's not here today. He's at some event. That was so easy to predict.
Yep.
These dummies at radio.com and Intercom.
And it's just the same guy. It's not Pals. It's this guy.
It's just Pals today. We're going to go around the league. Like, what fucking human being is listening to that? What lunatic, other than Steve, is listening to
this? This is a best of, by the way.
Well,
their best of compilation. Like, can you imagine?
They couldn't find audio with Scal.
Like, if we did a best of the Kirk Minihane show and there was no audio of Kirk Minihane.
It's Mike Geary here.
That's our episode for Christmas.
Let me hear
Mike and the Minifans.
I'll give you music, Mike. Let me hear.
Oh, hey guys, it's the Kirk Minihane show. Kirk's out today. Boy, Steve, I tell you, the roads are a little snowy. A lot of schools being delayed.
Had a lot of trouble getting in this morning, Mike. I don't know, but
I would like the music.
Did you hear Danielle's lead this morning?
Just do old shit.
Seems like those party songs. They actually a lot of them aren't bad. Let me play 50 of them I haven't played yet for you.
I have to pretend. I'm like, oh yeah,
it's really good.
I thought I hadn't heard enough about Steve's bed and breakfast, but it turns out
you guys would do much better.
Have you seen Acoustic Theory's latest video?
Much better than that. Much better. Listen to this poor guy drowning.
Catch up with him last night on that big Sixers win in Boston last night for sure. We've also got Andy Bailey at Bleacher Report coming up. We're going to talk some Jazz. He just has a new column about some trades that pretty much every team in the league can make. I want to go over some of those with him because that December 15th deadline is this weekend.
So this is exactly, I don't even know who this poor guy is. That's exactly the kind of guy I'm talking about. He's dead. He's dead.
And the problem...
He's dead. He's never read a book in his life. Doesn't care about anything. He's dead. He's fucking dead in the water.
That's the problem with these national shows. They feel they have to talk. They should just be talking about the biggest sports stories of the day for 3 hours or
Or
whatever they're on.
Or just be bullshitting, and then
you
can mix basketball into that.
If you want to stick to sports, stick to sports. But talk about the bigger stories.
Well, sports can always be for a show like that, like a framework, but you can also go around it. Like,
the idea that we're having a jazz writer on.
He wrote a column of some trades.
Game in Miami, you going?
Hell yeah.
If it's an all-star game in Milwaukee, you going?
I mean, I love the NBA, so yes. But
the only time,
please, I'm getting
the only time this sort of back and forth is appropriate when there's an obvious pause because they're not in the same room is the Cousins. That's true. Then I'll accept it.
I will say though, there is like a clear that guy, the host there. I don't know if you've seen like his fans and his cells. That fucking war they're having is real.
Oh, really?
Like, oh my god, it is bad. It is bad.
Oh, there's a big. Is there any controversy over like the cabinet?
Yes, his cabinet has been a source of much debate.
Before we move off Scal and Pals, I will tell you that it really didn't get better when Scal showed up halfway through the episode.
I'm going to guess Scal was not in the same room as the host, or not?
No.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So if they don't acquire more talent and get over that hump, I just think that people are going to be like, you know what?
All right.
Wait a minute, hold on. Is that really his take?
We've got. Scal is with us, the White Mamba back from his NBA event. Scal, I don't know how much you've heard so far of what's going on here, but Karan
tuned in.
Karan has been making the point to me that the Knicks are a legitimate option for Giannis in the future because this came up because there's the report that they may hire Jason.
I will say, let me hold on real quick. Like, I know what you're saying, Mike, but it is weird that like. And I've done it, but an adult cares that much about where Giannis goes and plays basketball. Yeah. That is a very strange. I find that the older I get, the stranger it is.
Yes, I kind of agree with you, but kind of don't.
Because you have to remember, like you said, these national shows have no connection to their audience.
National shows are bizarre. Yeah, there's no.
Like I get it. Look, if he came to the Celtics or something, I've got it. But this, first of all, I swear to God. I'd be stunned if 100 people have listened to that podcast.
I would be shocked if they listened to more than 4 or 5 minutes of it.
Oh no, there's no chance. Yeah. There's no chance.
You can't.
But my thing with sports is, as much as it's not your interest, so it's weird to get into the weeds. How weird would it be to someone that likes sports to hear us dissecting an interaction between Lauren Lynn and AJ the other night?
It's done. But we're having fun with it though.
Yes. That's the difference in talent and your ability, and
but I mean, these people are
the success of the show.
These people have no. These people have no. Well, I mean, again, you're talking about the first lady, but that's fine. But essentially, well, I don't know if she's going to keep the job. By the way, I saw Matt from Providence send her the video as the president.
See, Matt rushes to judgment.
Did I ever say Matt is the president?
No, he was your guy. He's your candidate.
You did make a reference late in the show yesterday to something happening under his presidency.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
He hasn't been elected.
No, the president
He's
right
been
now.
Nominated.
The president right now, the acting president right now is the
lame duck.
No, the other guy.
Oh, Patrick.
Patrick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, DC's out. He resigned. I accept his resignation.
Okay.
So the vice president right now just holds the fort until the elections are done.
The ship.
Yeah. Matt is not the president yet, and I'm a little.
He fooled me.
There. I want to get to Giannis first. I want to get to the Greek Freak first. Yeah. Where is he going to wind up? Could he wind up in New York?
Well, you got to hear the White Mama's hot take.
I mean, would you go to the All-Star game if it's in Milwaukee? I don't know. I love the NBA. Maybe I would go.
That's the thing. I mean, Knicks fans get their hopes up every year. It's going to be this guy. It's going to be Durant. It's going to be Kyrie. It's going to be Giannis.
Won a title since '73.
They just can't get out of their own way.
I think I've probably asked you this before, but what do you think the White Mamba makes to do Scal and Pals when he's around?
Less than you think, but more than he should.
More than $50,000.
Oh yeah. Because remember, they suck off athletes. Yes. They don't know any better. I mean, this is a horrendous investment. I bet you put together Swing and the Misses, whatever it's called, that show, the other show, they've probably spent, $500,000. Mm-hmm. I mean,
on the production for Swing and Misses, yeah, I would think so.
I mean,
they've changed up their set. I noticed yesterday.
Well, you could spend that on talent or trying to figure anything, and that's. Again, they paid me more than that to do nothing.
They've also got
just to sit.
I was just say they let you do the morning show and then pick whoever you wanted in the lineup.
What's that? God, there.
It would probably be cheaper overall because you wouldn't you wouldn't be paying guys like Scal and shit.
They've also my show one advertisement on each of these podcasts that I heard.
Right,
one advertisement.
My pitch to them was essentially the Kirk Minihane Network, where I do my show in the morning.
Right.
There's a wrap-up show. Then we do a bunch of shows with different fucking. Honestly, you'd probably have one of the shows. Woo. Different shows with different fucking lunatics all day. Just parody accounts, shows, just that world. I wanted the world to be encapsulated in a 24-hour station.
Yeah.
And they looked at me like, What
the fuck are you talking about?
But Ned Snark didn't play in the NBA, did he?
Yeah.
You know, like governed by fear. He's not married to a football player.
No.
Like I'm sitting there saying you're so fucking dumb.
Look at these budding stars on Saturday nights now.
And by the way, we would have had much more buzz than EI.
Yeah.
But not even close. And instead they have this. What the fuck is this?
You know, Brian Scalabrine could go full David Duke in the middle of one of these podcasts.
No
one would ever know unless I just happened to listen right at that moment.
I would say full Amanda Dobbins.
Yeah, sorry, full Amanda Dobbins.
Yes. Well, picture, that's you know what? Hold on, Steve. I'm sorry, but that's like a decent one. Like, imagine if an NBA player or a prominent pro athlete had been like, well, you know, with a reporter, well, you know, she was wearing that skirt.
Oh,
you know, it's just unbelievable.
Especially a white player, honestly. Like if Scal said it,
I guess.
You know what I mean?
LeBron. I don't know. You always bring race into it. Go ahead.
Well, I try.
To the Knicks, and I was like, that's an insane plan. You can't do that.
Insane.
Karan is making
insane.
the case that the Knicks would be a good
Karan
destination
for
Giannis come
Probably,
2021.
Right?
Is that, I mean...
Is he still playing?
I think he
Still
might be
on the
on
show.
an island there, but what do you make of that?
No, I mean, come on, Cerruti. Things change so quickly in the NBA. If like, let's say Oladipo wants to move, that's a guy I would, if I was Giannis.
It's important to start your point with a complete cliche.
He literally just like opened up Skype and was like, oh, I'm back. Guess I got to do this show. What are we talking about? Oh.
And you know, he got 50 texts like, come on, you got to come on, you got to come on. He's like, I don't want to do it. All right, I'll do it. I mean, he'll be a year from now, that will not be on the air. No fucking chance. He does it now, what, like twice a week?
I think it's more than that.
How about swinging the misses? How's that going?
Oh, that's going good. Let's drop in.
Oh, we have sound.
Not as graphic as the Cincinnati Bengals video.
Oh, Bengals.
Can we get back to work?
I guess. Maybe. We have to.
Yes.
That is my least
I love
favorite
that.
thing in
I
fucking
love
radio.
that. I love
I hate that so much. Where it's
That's a big Greg Hill showism.
and that's a complete you're putting women into a stereotype.
Right.
Where it's like, hey fellas, come on, let's get back to the serious stuff. And it's never anything serious.
Well, it's also like
a family in Iowa.
it's also the
was-
implication of like, you know, hey, we've been so crazy for the last couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Let's get back to reality.
So here's the dynamic. They've changed it so they have one camera and they're all sitting on like sofas and then they've got a TV behind them. And she's got a clipboard with a list of basically action items.
Is that really true or
that
no?
they need to work down through.
Listen, gang, we've been doing 150 without our seatbelts on.
We should play these.
Let's slow down.
We
for
should
a
play
second.
these swings and misses because this wasn't a cherry picked thing. I just dropped in yesterday and was like, oh my god,
I'm gonna get sick.
Regardless of cheating or not.
I will say one thing: the Packers looked like shit in the first half.
Whoa.
The Packers.
Sorry,
They really
Patriots.
did
Sorry.
because they weren't even there.
Sorry, Patriots. The Patriots looked like shit in the first half. Their offense just not clicking all
This is a
that
comedian,
great.
right? Don't they have a comedian on the show?
Playmakers.
They turned it on
Wish I
in
had
the
a
second
comedian on the
half,
show.
but turning on in the second half of the against the Bengals is like
It's like what?
They're in trouble.
driving an extra 5 miles on an empty tank.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Taking shots at me. I just came up with a better analogy 5 seconds ago.
Oh, you're hired. You're hired.
understand
You got the
this
job. Hold on. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. What?
And half of the against the Bengals is like
They're in trouble.
driving an extra 5 miles on an empty tank.
Yeah, they're in trouble this season.
So
I don't.
The other guy's even saying.
I have
Here's
no
my
fucking
problem with
idea.
that show is that that's easily, as much as we'll make fun of that, easily something I could say. You know what I mean? Like, I could, but that would
you
be
know what would happen,
10
Mike?
minutes.
There'd be a parody
of you
account. There'd
replaying
be
it.
songs written about it.
Exactly.
Return to be human. Be
It'd
like,
be
what the
a-
fuck do you mean?
But the best
It'd be
part
20
of it,
minutes of content
the best
minimum.
part of it would be, I would say, like, you needed to pause for 10 seconds before that one. You're a fucking comedian. He's like, it'd be like, I'd be like, what? You better come up with something good here.
Glad you got
Quick
that
on
out.
his
Yeah.
feet.
Or even if we didn't do 10 minutes on it, you would at least
They turned it on in
acknowledge
the
it.
second half.
Of course, they
But
turned it on the second
Turning
half.
on in the second half of the against the Bengals is like
They're in trouble.
driving an extra 5 miles on an empty tank.
Hold on. I swear to God, I don't
I have
understand.
no idea.
I don't even understand what that means.
Let me hear the whole thing.
Driving 5 miles. So when you're so we've all been in the situation. Maybe Mike is not.
No.
Steve, where the empty light goes out, right?
Yeah, you got another 75 miles.
Well, but I'm saying even then, if you've gone for whatever, like you really think it's about to happen, like you think you're about to run out of gas.
Yeah.
If you get an extra 5 miles out of that, how is that in any way commensurate to what the Patriots did in the second half against Cincinnati?
No idea.
Okay,
No idea.
I like this show now. I don't understand it. We should just play sound to them all day.
Oh, I got some more.
I will say this. Can I for a minute say much more life than Scallon Pals?
Oh yeah. Well, they're all in the same room too. That
I mean, this is by the way, this is the best show on radio.com.
Yes.
Crown Jewel.
When
Yes.
we originally went through them, Steve, this is
That's
when
right, but we
Steve
played
was
it
like,
yeah, that's right. It wasn't bad, right?
yeah, there's nothing to go at.
I mean,
here,
it's kind of scrambled. There's not a lot
No,
of.
I mean,
order.
it's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to make it very clear. It's a terrible fucking show.
Make
But
no bones
at
about
least
it.
they're alive. Like
I don't see them going deep in the playoffs. I
Oh,
just
this guy's a
don't.
drip,
I think
though,
their
huh?
defense is stupid good, and if they keep going forward.
So hold on
it's
to
only-
Mike's point, like from earlier, you can literally get that. What he's doing right now, they said shit twice or whatever. What he's about to say right now, like we all know the Patriots have a great defense, right?
Stupid good.
Stupid good.
Yeah.
You can get that analysis on every radio station in America to talk sports.
Yep.
Why would you then start your own radio.com podcast where the people in that area don't know are going to say things even more generic? I don't understand
Well, they said shit. Well, here's the thing, Kirk.
Yeah.
You know these iPhones and the Android phones. A lot of people are using them now.
Right.
So
Uh-huh.
that's what I'm saying.
So I guess like if you eat, like for me, when I go for a run after
Yeah.
I eat a lot or have breakfast, sometimes I have to go to the bathroom. I'll sit in the toilet and this thing will come out of my asshole. It's called shit.
Yeah.
They say that word on the air.
Yes.
Like, that's crazy. You can't say that on radio.
Yeah.
I tell you, the other thing.
They're
if you're-
adapting to the
They should just have a
times.
show called Shit.
Yeah.
Where a guy hosts and he just says shit
I don't
for like
give a
60
shit about this. Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about, asshole? Their fucking defense is fucking great.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid good.
I'd also say if you're coming up with a show that's just regurgitated sports takes you can get anywhere else, the best thing to do is make it really hard to find. Like, don't put it on Twitter,
I like that.
easy. Don't put it on YouTube,
Well, you
easy.
gotta say, Steve,
you
there's
have
a little
to
bit of that.
Google it, and you have to find it at radio.com.
I gotta say, there's a little bit of that Kirk Minihane anti-promotion streak that still exists. That still exists at radio.com.
Sure. I'm sure that's exactly what
Why
it
would
is.
you need? I don't get why you think they would need to promote it.
Well, because
look what it's on.
they bought the domain, radio.com.
It's on. So when
Everyone
people think
wakes up.
radio,
Yeah, exactly.
they're like, all right, let me Google some radio.
No, you don't,
Everyone wakes
you
up first
don't,
thing.
you don't,
Oh, radio.com.
No, you don't Google it, Mike. You I don't know what you're doing with your thumb there. You go to your home computer, you turn it on, and you type radio.com,
Gotcha.
send or return, and then it comes up, and you think, oh, this must be the only option.
And then you click the podcast tab, and
Right.
then you click S on the alphabetic ranking. Then you scroll down to SW
Yes.
and find swing and misses.
That's why. What's the issue with that?
That's I mean, you got to give them a reward. It's like the trip to Madawaska.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be, a test of fan loyalty.
I'll say it right now. I'll say it right. I'll
That
say it
is
right now. Fuck. I'll
Whoa.
say it. I'll just fucking say it.
Well, that's why the people were listening to that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think we should? Do you think we should make it harder to listen to this show?
Yes. Well, I think Barstool is doing the best they can.
It's only so. I mean, it's on iTunes. There's only so hard you can make it.
I mean, if it was up to me, yes, I'd love for that to be more effort for the fans to listen to it. Yeah, I mean, if it was up to me, the only place you could listen to it is in Madawaska. You have to live there. People have to move there. Do you think some of the fans would move there if it
They
meant
had to?
if they had to?
It would be us and
No, I would.
Kevin from Bristol.
I wouldn't live there.
But I'm saying Kirk Minahan's life don't change.
But I'm just saying, like, the only way you could listen to the Kirk Minihane show every day
Yeah.
is if you lived in Madawaska.
You have to go to Kirk, get the key to the city, go up to Madawaska, and
it's just-
unlock a vault.
There would be
it
be a couple.
It plays in a little radio station that you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah.
It just plays there. Would a Minifan move there?
Yes, I think there'd be a couple.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Well, there's one already there who would kind of luck out.
True, but I'm just saying, like, would a Matt for Providence be able to?
Well, here's what I was about to say.
With a
is
Kevin for Bristol, with the hardest core.
the problem is, it may not be the ones you appreciate. It may be ones we've never met, even that are.
That's true. That's true.
A seedier
Over
group.
under 30 people.
I'd say, if we're being honest, I would say under.
I'd go over.
But I have to think about it.
It's like crack for them. I go over. You know how much they'd miss it if I was gone?
Right.
I'm going to go over on that. You make a damn fine life. You got real estate at a great price. That's
true.
I don't know, but there are other ways.
the
There
weather
are other
would-
ways. They might just kidnap you.
No. I'm saying this is the absolutely only way you can do it.
You're on a radio station in Madawaska.
This is it, but it's our show. If it's available only there.
Interesting.
That's it.
There would definitely be a couple.
I'm going to say over 30.
Wow.
You know what? We have to make this happen. Can we talk to Barstool today,
Only
Steve?
available.
So, hey, Jen, new business idea.
And these fucking sales morons don't get that if we do the show in Matt, people are going to move
Well,
there.
let me ask you this. Let me ask you from a sales perspective. What better sign of loyalty is there?
They don't get that. Yeah, you're only selling to 30 people, but those are the most loyal.
They're going to buy
30
it.
People.
They're buying these fucking socks. They're buying this shirt. They're going to do it. They're going to Milton's. They'll go to Milton's.com. They'll do it. They're going to, they'll get their cheese. Jen, all right, listen. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Erica, you're on too? Fine. Look, this is going to sound weird. Kirk's going to pitch one here that's a little strange. We're only broadcasting a show in Madawaska from now on. That's it. Either that or he's not doing it.
Okay. 3,000 people. Yeah. That's how many live in Madawaska.
And why? So they get it in Madawaska now.
Oh, a very simple answer, Mike. Rather, Erica, thank you for asking. He just wants to test them. He wants them to upend their lives. And by the way, they can take their families with them, I guess. I was thinking about not doing that, but yeah, they can bring their families as well.
The best part is everyone at Barstool would criticize you, except Erica would be like, all right, if Kirk wants to, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's a strange move, but, it's his show. I don't want to get in the way of his show. Is there any way we can do that, Steve? Is it possible technically?
Oh, yeah, I'll get right on the phone.
I'm just asking if it's possible.
Yeah, no, it's possible. I actually know a radio station in northern Maine.
You do?
Yeah, WXME.
So you might be able to get it
outside
broadcast
of only Madawaska, though?
Not only in Madawaska.
Well, I'm uninterested.
Oh, so you're talking like a 5,000.
Then it's tough.
You're only in the town line. That's it.
You want a 5,000 kilowatt.
And by the way, you can never leave the town. That's the deal.
Not even to go into Edmonston?
Nope.
Can it be the Madawaska metropolitan area?
Nope.
Wow, this is tough.
Nope. You're in Madawaska. That's, then the show's yours.
Yeah.
And it's 4 hours every day.
Is there a way you can make it so that you can only access certain sites in a certain geographical area? Like if we have, if the show is only on KirkMinihaneShow.com or something, That might be a little easier than buying a radio station.
That's true. But I bet you do you think there's a little 5,000 watt station in Madawaska or no?
Probably.
I think we got to buy it.
All right.
I think this is my when I'm done with this contract. I'll be fair. It's not a reasonable proposal for Barstool. I think it is, but I understand why others may disagree.
Yeah.
This is next for me. I mean, this is really how it should end. If we're being honest about it.
You're just talking to the people of Madawaska. The king of Madawaska.
They gave him the key to the city. And now he's got the key to your heart. The Kirk Minihane Show, live in Madawaska.
Be great if it was just the same hacky radio shit that's been going on.
Oh, it definitely would be. I mean, it's like, caller, it's like going 5 extra miles when your gas tank's empty. Like, I don't know what to say about that.
The same caller every day.
I agree. I mean, Selectman Thompson's a joke. He's a joke. You know what he is too? He's hypocritical. Last year with Madawaska, he's saying this and that about the fishing, right? This year, something. All I want is consistency. That's it. That's it. I don't want to take these calls. I'm so sick about talking about this stupid fishing story. We've been talking about it for months. I've been doing this show for 7 years, and we're still talking about it. Play a song.
If you're on the ice, I'm not even fishing. If you're on the ice, you need a license? What's that?
All right, I found it.
Great. Now we're going to put another subway in on the town line. So we're going to have 2 subways. Great. And what's that do for the local mom and pop place? We're going to have the person on right now who owns that great mom and pop restaurant down the street. They're coming to you and make their case. 405-269-9898. The Kirk Minihane Show, Madawaska Radio. Mike Geary's next. You do the midday show, wouldn't you?
Hey, gang. Thanks for coming by.
Play a little music.
The problem is I might need to rely on callers more, which would be tough.
That's true.
I found us an FM stick. WCXX in Madawaska. 1,200 watts.
Do we have the phone number?
Yes.
Can we talk to the owner right now? Can we please do that?
Let's work on a deal here.
Yeah, I mean, how much could it possibly cost?
He's probably been trying to get rid of it for years.
He's a fucking fool. I'm about to watch me sucker this guy in with this proposal. I'll finally have my own radio.
Thank God.
Well, I got to be fair. Did I just say I want to buy a radio station?
You did.
Now I have my chance. I've always wanted to have a movie theater or a radio station. What's the station?
Both.
What do we got, Steve?
WCXX.
You think there's a movie theater up there?
It's adult contemporary right now.
I love adult contemporary music, though.
Good morning, Channel X.
Hi, this is Steve Robinson. You're live to tape on the Kirk Minihane Show. Kirk is interested in buying your radio station. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Who owns the radio station?
I'm going to put you through to somebody else.
Sure.
Who are you?
My name is Kirk Minihane. I'm a podcast host, a pretty successful one, but yet I've always wanted to buy a radio station, and I like Madawaska, and I think I'm going to buy this place.
All right, hold on a minute.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
And your name again is Kurt?
Kirk, 2 Ks.
All right, got it.
Often mispronounced. What does Republican say? I don't know. Thank you. What does he say? 2 T's, often mispronounced. I forget.
Republican.
See, it's going to happen right now.
Very magnanimous of you to not mention that you
Richard Chandler speaking. Good morning.
Hello, who am I speaking to?
Richard Chandler.
Richard, do you own the station?
I do.
This is great. This is fantastic. So my name is Kirk Minihane. You can Google me if you want. I do a podcast out of Boston area on Barstool. Do you know Barstool Sports?
Well, we're a music station up here.
Sure, no, I understand that. But I've always wanted to buy a radio station. So can we negotiate here? Is it for sale? And is there a price if I give you, you're going to sell it to me?
Everything is for sale, sir.
That's what I'm talking about, Richard. Give me a number.
$1.5 million.
Oh, come on. 1.5 million. Is that true?
Am I live on your show,
Yes.
sir?
We're taping. It's a broadcast. We're taping. Podcast.
You're supposed to mention that before, sir.
We're live to tape.
No, we mentioned it to your receptionist. I don't know if she mentioned it to you, but we're taping this.
Yeah.
So
what else can I do for you?
How about 600,000?
Do you know what you're talking about?
Of course. I was. If you look up my name, I was WEI in Boston.
Do you know what you're talking about up here?
Of course I do. I don't, Richard. I want to be able to say, but let's not be angry with each other here. I like you. I've always wanted to own a radio station.
Well, we have 4.
Oh, okay. Oh, so we got a little fleet here. All right, give me the other stations. Let's go. What do we got?
You have WCXU, WCXX, WCXV, W276AY.
Okay, which one broadcasts? Do any of them specifically broadcast out of Madawaska?
102.3,
okay.
WCXX.
CXX, okay. Would you be willing to sell that station to me individually? Do I have to buy it all as a group package?
All as a group package, sir.
Why are you drive a goddamn hard bargain. I got to say that about you. So what I like you, but 1.5 million, that's the number I got to work with.
That would be a wonderful number that we have always said would be the number we would like to sell our family of stations.
Is this a family business from your end or no?
Yes, it is.
How long have you owned it for?
33 years.
See, I love that. I love little radio stations. You're great. I love you. You're great. I'm coming up to Madawaska in February with the podcast. By the way, I'm getting the key.
Oh, no kidding.
I'm getting the key to the city, by the way. I'm getting the key to the city. What do you think of that, Richard?
Oh, well, it will be a key to the town, but you're
correct. So is there any way I can go on, if you want, because there's going to be a lot of publicity about this. We're going to send information to your station. I want to come on the station a little bit. Adult Contemporary, maybe hit the post a little bit. Is that possible?
Well, it will be something we could talk about. What brings you up here in February?
So my podcast followers, 150 of us, we did a contest. They all bought tickets. We maxed out at 150, given the size of the area. Are doing some ice fishing up there. Then we're doing a live show. Steve, what's the restaurant? Maybe Richard knows about it.
We're going to Lakeview Restaurant in St. Agat.
Do you know that one, Richard?
Very well.
Good place or no?
Very good.
Excellent. We're going to be there. By the way, you're welcome to join us. Then we like you. You're kind of a spitfire. I like you. We're doing it.
Well, are you coming up for the Long Lake Ice Fishing Derby?
We're coming up after that. We didn't want to have all that competition.
Yeah, we wanted to stay away from the Long Lake. We're not battling with those guys. We're not stupid. We were born on the day it wasn't yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get some information up to you, and then some collaboration here. We're gonna get this thing going. All right.
Just send me an email on the dates you're coming in.
All right, I like it.
We'll look at our live schedule because you'll be coming in between ice fishing.
Well,
pond hockey tournament.
I'm also going to be your boss at that point. I'm going to come up with 1.5 million and smack it on that table.
And we'll have dog sled racing.
Maybe dog sled. Oh, okay. Okay, I like that. I like it. All right, Richard, we'll talk to you.
Thank you.
See you, buddy.
What the fuck just happened?
Now,
what?
Can I tell you the moment where I was a little worried for you?
Sure.
When he said, "Do you know what you're talking about?" and you answered him, and he said, "No. Do you know what you're talking about?" I was like, "Oh, the Madawaska Mafia is coming for you."
I know you were a big deal in Boston, but I own 4 stations.
Did you expect it was going to take that turn 10 minutes ago or no?
No,
because I knew it was going. I knew we were going.
Granted, that guy's probably the wealthiest guy in the Madawaska area.
Well, let's talk.
He's like a kingpin.
Sounds like
I like him first. Let's talk real turkey here, Steve. You're a radio guy. I'm a radio guy.
1.5 million is ridiculous.
Of course. So what's the number? What are we really talking
for 4 stations?
I
think your counter was too high.
Of course it was, Mike. I'm just being friendly. Mike, I'm a business guy. Come on.
I'd want to see his billing, and I'd want to see the coverage maps because, like, for WCXX, the one in Madawaska,
1,200 watts.
It's not very big.
That'll get you from here to about the halfway cafe, I would say. But I mean, I have to buy the station though. I'm going to buy the station from this guy.
How many people live
just the
within
one,
the
though.
coverage
He says
zone?
it's a package deal.
How many people live in the 1,200 watt coverage zone?
No, of all four.
By
of
the way,
stations,
I'm getting a key. I'm getting a key to the
40,000.
town, not to the city.
Maybe 40,000.
Well, he's very protective.
40,000?
Maybe 40,000 people live
fucking
in
way.
It's the St. John River Valley because you're also in Canada, not just Maine.
40.
It's a good amount of people.
40,000.
But the other thing is,
I could win that ratings book, first one.
Your regulatory stuff would also have to deal with Canadian law.
That's true.
Can I tell you what else? What else you might not like?
Well, Richard sounded a little older than me.
Slightly.
Yes,
but he was with you.
Oh, I think we won him over.
I think we did.
Of course, he's going to sue us now. It's like Curtatone did.
He
but that's
can't.
fine.
He knows he was being recorded.
I know, Steve, I think it's okay. I think he's going to sue. How about the restaurant review, though?
Yeah,
that's
very good.
That's good.
What are you saying, Mike?
Can I tell you what worries me is that if you buy all the stations, you
Yeah.
wouldn't have a lot of competition.
I am worried about the monopoly factor.
Yeah.
I can't believe that Richard wouldn't sell me one of the stations.
He said,
Let me manage it.
He came up, he
This is
came
day
up with
one
that
of
number
negotiating.
pretty quick. You know what? He's been thinking for the last 10
What's
years.
my buyout price?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Family
He
30.
He's just been thinking, I'm just waiting for somebody to come along with an offer.
So he
I'm
bought it
quoting
in 86.
He said, I've always said 1.5 would be the number.
He's going to go home and be like, honey, today was the day. I had an exciting phone call. I think we've got an offer.
I've got a nibble.
We're going to Bermuda,
What's
baby.
confusing is the first one I spoke to was like, maybe I can get you somebody who, and it was the exact person, the person who owns the station. Why didn't you just put me on with him right away? How many calls this guy he's getting during the day? Like, it's not that confusing.
I don't know. Richard's a little swamped right
And
now.
if you don't,
Can hold?
and if you don't, Steve, if you don't get me on that fucking station on Saturday doing adult contemporary for an hour, you're fucking fired. I am on that fucking station.
Done.
Do you worry they don't have live programming Saturday?
I think you just talked your way onto the show.
I think I'll do an hour.
For some reason, I think WCXX can blow up their programming and put
I
Kirk
don't know.
on.
Listen, it seems like a very
What's on WCXX right
stringent
now?
family-run business.
They don't stream online.
What a tremendous left turn the show has taken today. And I'm in a much better mood. I'm going to buy a radio station. 4 of them.
Unbelievable. What'll the formats be once you get your mitts on it?
I'm not there yet. I understand what you're saying. It's going to be a tough conversation, particularly with Kate, who's got a lot of friends in middle school, but she'll adjust fine.
You can make friends anywhere.
Yeah, she'll adjust fine. The winters are tough, but they're tough everywhere.
Well, you think, here's the thing, you could own it, be a little hands-off for the first couple
can't-
years in
can't do it.
transition.
Can't do it.
No.
No, it's my style.
And then move up there, I was going to say.
My style.
All right.
They don't stream online.
I
Surprisingly.
respect that. Good. That's even better for my world.
It is.
Right,
That's
then
it.
you don't have to worry about it getting out.
No, that's what I mean. That's. I was going to give Richard the full explanation that I'm going to have people move but it seemed like I don't think it really.
His name was Bob Murchison.
Right. But no, my plan of having people move there just to listen to it, create our own cult and community, I think would be great.
Yes.
And again, I was born on the day. It wasn't yesterday.
Yeah, I like that.
You know, Richard liked that too. Richard Thompson, is that his name?
Yeah.
It'll grow back.
We Google him yet? We Google him yet or no? I like him.
I do too.
I would
think
give him
his Wikipedia would be much more expansive.
and I would give him
in a few hours.
some sort of emeritus role.
Oh, good.
Like he could keep his office and all that stuff.
Well, I think you'll need a guy like that. While
Yeah,
you're kind
sort of in the transitional
figuring
stage.
things out. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's Richard Chandler.
I beg your pardon, Richard Chandler.
And I think you may be in for a bit of a surprise when you learn that Madawaska Radio ain't like Boston. You know, that's why you need a guy like Richard around.
You never heard of me.
That's disappointing.
It is.
Oh, he'd heard of you, but he also knows how to play hardball.
He's one of the.
That was a negotiating tactic.
Radio guys
You
have
fell for it, buddy.
Radio guys have an ego.
I disagree, though, Steve. You know why? Because I don't want to disparage Richard's fine name, but that 1.5 million came out too fast.
Right.
There should have been a pause, like Mike said, a little stroke of the chin.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just making so much money. I'd hate to let it go.
Where's he from, Steve? What accent is that? I heard a touch of Canadian as well from him, though.
No.
Dialect, a little dialect.
Yeah, I mean, a little influence.
1.5 million for 4 stations is what per station? 350 grand a station? Or whatever? Mm-hmm. 300? Yeah, 350 grand a station. I'd pay 350 grand for that one in Madawaska. Seems like
375.
375, right. It seems like a shady investment, but I'm in.
All right. I like it.
And tough for you guys, but you got to come up.
No, you said I'm doing middays.
Well, that's true.
He built the station.
Like physically?
The first one of the network in Caribou, or of the cluster.
He physically built it with his hands?
Yes.
The antennas?
In 1986, he built it.
I like him. I'm saying, so it'd be tough for him to give it up, but, at some point you have to, what's his last name? Chandler. Are the Chandler kids that's why I have to influence.
Right. Well, also the people of Madawaska, there's this family man.
Richard
who built
Chandler,
the station,
right.
This out of
This
town
bad boy
millionaire.
come, right.
Yeah.
That's the oldest story in the book. Well, Richard Chandler does understand he's about to become a star, right? Like his life is about to change in ways he's never understood.
And yet it will never affect him because I'll never hear about it.
It'd be amazing if he was just like, just drop some reference.
It'd be great if he sold it.
Like, what are you going to jerk off all over my office and steal my money, asshole? What are you going to duel?
The problem is now we're almost taking advantage of this country bumpkin because
but are we though?
He threw out that 1.5, and you could tell.
But are we?
He'll take a little less.
Or is he doing that? Is he a mastermind? Is he 2 steps ahead?
Right. Well, I guess that's what you got to worry about.
This is my favorite, I think, 20 minutes of the show so far since we started doing it.
Really?
I'm dead serious. I think it is.
It is unbelievable.
Because, great job by Steve to find the station.
How much would you buy it
that
for?
Quickly?
Why is this guy texting me? What's that?
How much would you actually buy it for? If he right there had just been like, you know what, 20,000 and the station's yours.
Oh, for sure.
It's an underperforming part of our
on the spot?
Done. I
That would have been great.
Transferred over
That would have
right
been great
now.
radio.
I would have bought the station right there.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, I don't mean to, again, he's a great man. That number's probably a little closer to reality.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's 1,200 watts.
You're probably billing $5 or $10 for a spot.
1.5 million.
Well, wait, are you telling me that's what I'm going to bill?
No, I'm saying right now.
Right.
Yeah. Well, obviously, you're going to blow it up.
Right.
but-
We're going to win that. We're going to win that ratings book there.
Yes.
We're going to be number one in the Caribou area.
I think you might have to switch it to French language. If you want to
We're going to have a French show. French Mike.
I like it.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. That's about it. Mademoiselle.
It'll be just like, I don't see what's wrong with just Justin Trudeau and blackface. I just don't see it.
Mademoiselle wearing skirt, her fault too. Et tout? Oui.
Next we got Jared Carabas on. He doesn't sound like he wants to be doing it, but he is.
Jesus, these poor Canadian people driving their cars. I like their old midday show, the adult contemporary music. Some guy yelling at his intern.
Yeah, that was the amazing part is that Steve got to that guy seconds after you asked for it. I was calling stations in North Dakota for like 3 days.
How do we not prank this place? Jesus Christ. WCXX?
Oh, we didn't call their on-air number.
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah.
WCXX.
WCXX FM 102.3.
WCX. Does it have a website?
I don't know.
WCXX. This is the radio station of the Kirk
Yeah, no,
Minihane
I don't
show.
think it does.
There's no even... What?
That's unbelievable. What a different time they live in.
This is our station.
And all that's about to change.
This is our station, though. I mean, there's no doubt about that. WCXX Maine. Madawaska.
This is the start of this is the opening scene of the movie where I give it might have to be the second scene after you, but the movie where you make Madawaska into the next hub.
Right. But the big question is, though, am I the bad guy in the movie? Because you can make a movie either way.
If it's made from our perspective, you're the good guy.
Right, but you can do it either way. Like you said, the big corporate asshole comes in.
Or if you make it from the perspective of the people of Madawaska or the Chandler family.
Or it could also be a Netflix documentary about a cult that starts in Madawaska with a host who brings his people.
I got to be honest, that's the much more likely version.
I discovered a problem here.
Steve, why are you doing this?
WCXX rebroadcasts WCXU, the signal that originates in Caribou. So you'd have to buy the Caribou one, shut it down, and then just do the Madawaska station.
It's fine. Money's no object here. I mean, Barstool's got a lot of money. Obviously, they're going to throw some of theirs in as well, I would think. It's a good investment.
Yeah, a smart investment.
Radio station licensed to serve Madawaska. Yeah, it's a network of adult, contemporary, oldies, full-service formatted radio stations in Caribou.
Unbelievable.
1,200 watts. I got to say, the one only is 50 watts. I don't think that's a big station.
50 watts.
That might be a ham radio.
May 1986. They submitted in Green Ridge Road on the Caribou Fort Fairfield town line. Began operation on 97. So there you go. The studios and offices were in a single wide trailer 400 feet away. Do we know where the physical... I mean, I don't want the address, but I mean... We know where the physical station is, though, Steve? There's an address for it somewhere? I'm sure you could find it if you go up to the town, I guess.
Yeah, I think I can find the tower. The address listed on the radio locator website, though, is the FCC address.
My only warning to you would be, if you're going to pull any funny business with these negotiations, make sure it's after Metawatt, because Richard doesn't seem like a guy I want to
No, I don't think so.
You know what I mean?
Oh, no, I've got the transmitter location. I've got the latitude, longitude.
Is it in
so
town?
I have to track it that way.
Like, when we were talking to Richard, where was he, do you think? In Madawaska?
I think he's in Caribou.
How far is that?
About an hour from Madawaska.
So I have to drive an hour on Saturday to do my radio show?
No, because it depends on where the studio is.
Well,
the
that's what I'm saying.
WCXX transmitter site might not have a microphone set up, but the transmitter itself is located in Madawaska, just outside of downtown, maybe 5 miles north of the restaurant that we'll be at.
I almost think the three of us should do well, you're going to be ice fishing. So the three of us should do an hour there that day. But maybe I'll just do it. You know?
That would be interesting. None of us, the best part would be none of us would get to hear it.
No one will hear it. You can hear it.
No one will ever hear it.
You can hear it ice fishing. I think, couldn't you? Just bring the people are always listening to transistor radios.
Yeah.
You're going back in time here. You should appreciate that.
This is turning into an unbelievable little trip.
Do me a favor, would you, Steve? Talk to the Tommy John people. See if they want to come on board for this new station. I want them to be our first client.
Yeah.
They were asking about a 50-watt radio broadcast out of Fort Kent, Maine, that they could get the show rebroadcast.
It's kismet, baby.
Well, negotiate 50 watts. How about 1,200 watts? You want to really open your world up. The most comfortable underwear in the world, which I'll be wearing at Madawaska. Tommy John. Time is running out to grab all your holiday gifts at Tommy John. Tommy John is your one-stop shop for everyone on your list. Whether it's a revolutionary underwear, loungewear, or clothing, Tommy John guarantees a perfect fit. I tell you, it's the most comfortable underwear I've ever worn in my life. Breathable, wedgie-proof, and ridiculously soft loungewear. Time is running out. Order by December the 22nd for guaranteed Christmas delivery and save 20% off TommyJohn.com, code Kirk. TommyJohn.com, code KIRK, 20% off if you order by December 22nd. If you tweet out that right now, Steve, what would you say to people listening?
There's not really a way
what just happened in the last half hour? I don't want to be on these radio shows like, what? That was crazy, but that did take a turn.
Kirk Minihane is going to buy a radio station. Would be the way you'd have to sell it.
I would tweet out right now, breaking news, Kirk Minihane is in negotiations to buy a 1,200-watt radio station in Madawaska. Details to come.
Would you even say Madawaska?
No, yes. I would say no. Just you're going to buy a major radio station.
I like that. You're going to buy a number one.
Kirk Minihane. We don't know that. We don't no false news. Breaking news, Kirk Minihane is in negotiations to buy a major Northeast radio station. Is that good or no?
Yes.
He spoke to the owner on today's show. All true.
Yes. Oh, I love it.
This is going to happen. Is
it radio station or cluster? Because I think he's hard on the cluster.
Cluster's too inside.
Okay.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. I appreciate that you're trying to look out for Richard, but I would keep it. And Richard's a star.
Yeah.
He may be, Mike, you may be out, Richard may be in.
That's fair. I would resign if that were the case.
And every day we'll do our crossover. It'll be good to see you again.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, bonjour.
And I'd let the fans know, like, you guys don't know, but I used to do a show with Kirk. Great guy. Honestly, it comes off one way on the air. Great guy.
Like, I know we went after the whole... and listen, I agree with Kirk. The lunch menu right now is crazy at the high school. I mean, why is it called...
And we'll get into that in the 12 o'clock
American chop suey. Why? Why can't it just be chop suey? Why? Now, you know what? I'll say it right now. Merry Christmas. I'll say Merry Christmas. I don't care. I'm going to say it.
Folks, people are getting so worked up about Santa Claus, Is he male? Is he female? I'm sure that's a big talker up there.
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, listen. Madawaska Library is open 4 days a week from 8 to 4. It's the greatest place. We're happy to have him on board as a partner here. The Madawaska Public Library, where dreams come true. You open your book and you fly away with Harry Potter or dance with Mary Poppins. They've been a friend of ours since Show One, a Show One sponsor.
You guys are really unbelievable. When I was going to school down in Western Mass, a day like this would have been easily canceled. You guys don't even have a 2-hour delay up here.
Incredible. We'll talk to the people. Let's get some calls from some plow people here today. We'll just bring one in studio. 405-888-KIRK. Let's get the calls going right now.
Charlie the Plower.
This is going to work. You have to learn the French language, though.
I know. That's going to be...
You have a year and a half to learn it.
All right.
I'm going to say January 6th, 2021 is going to be the first show.
Okay.
Yeah. It could be a Saturday. I have no idea.
No, it would be a Tuesday, I think. Right?
Of 2021?
Yeah.
Is that right?
We got a leap year working, yeah.
I don't know. Look at you knowing the days of the week. Impressive.
Well, I'm autistic.
All right. What else, Steve? Do we have to do anything else?
Well, we've got a ton of more sound. I suppose some of it would hold for tomorrow, but...
what do we got?
We've got some Barstool sound. We've got more Radio.com podcasts. De Niro running his mouth on The View yesterday.
I'm sick of De Niro.
Dershowitz getting berated by a C-SPAN caller.
Better visual, you're right. I'll tell you, De Niro's getting...
Did you see the eye twitch I was talking about?
Yeah. Allegedly. Yeah, you could say that. I'll say allegedly. I'm not speaking for...
Oh, no, the eye definitely twitched.
It's up to you. Fine. I mean, whatever. I see De Niro is not being nominated for any of these things. They get nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Actor. And did not get nominated for a Screen Actors Guild Award for Best Actor.
He wasn't the best. I mean, Pesci and Pacino
outshined
him so much.
Everyone's kind of like he's going to get nominated for sure. He's getting bumped. Like the Screen Actors Guild is voted by the same group that votes for the best actors for Oscars, so it's almost always the same. I don't think he's going to get nominated for that.
See, I thought Pacino and Pesci for sure, and I thought
they both will.
I thought De Niro was fine.
I thought people would be so happy to see De Niro in like a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
That you know.
Well, then, I mean, the Academy Awards do a lot of makeup shit where it's like, well, he got nominated for Silver Linings Playbook or whatever. So
I will say,
leave him out of this one.
One last bombshell thought. Like, I don't know if you've seen it, but it is scary how much Charlize Theron looks like Megyn Kelly.
Yes.
It sounds like her.
And sounds like her, right?
It's really scary.
There
it's
was
creepy.
In the theater, because they previewed it during the Richard Jewell movie.
Yeah.
I mean, all she's going to do is put a short skirt on.
Well, there's some truth to that as well.
But I was like, there was a brief moment when I first saw her where I was like, I get Megyn Kelly in this movie? I didn't.
It's crazy.
She does a very good job.
It's crazy. Speaking of that, by the way, back to Madawaska. I mean, real estate cheap. We can make a damn fine life, as Jake Gyllenhaal said to Heath Ledger in Brokeback Mountain. Damn fine life. Like it seems like a no-brainer.
A lot simpler up there.
There are some demographic issues with the area that you'd probably be concerned about.
That's how revolution starts, Steve.
Right.
Well, there's declining population. You have to go up there and have
it'll be
10,000 babies.
Well, we're about to increase it by
2021.
I'd say 100 Minifans. Put it this way: if we say we're moving there and we're bringing the show with us,
people will move there.
Forget it. I mean, this is by the way,
Steve from Providence and Kevin from Bristol are already moving.
What is the name of the Netflix? What's the title of the Netflix 8-part series on this? That's the real question, because this will end with everyone dying, obviously.
Right.
Podcast Jesus.
That's pretty good.
Madawaska Madman.
But I'm turning my back on. I'm going back to my roots in radio.
Yeah.
That is almost a better announcement. Kirk Minihane is returning to radio in 2021. That might have been a better announcement.
We can tweet that out as well.
I mean, is there a more Kirk Minihane move than that? I mean, is that really, like I said earlier, how it should end? Yes. Me just ranting in my own station in Madawaska.
You know who's going to love this news? Jerry Callahan.
That's true.
Kirk and Callahan going to Madawaska.
Well, I don't know if they'll get together. Jerry will be doing overnights.
No, Jerry can do weekends.
Weekends, afternoons, man.
No, we'll stay adult contemporary when Jerry's on the weekends. He's going to hit the post. What? This is the Cars? What are we doing? Oh, shit! Bonjour! It says here that you get all your donuts. You get 2 free donuts today if you go to Frenchie's Donut Factory. It's great. It's great. Enough to eat. I'm not going to eat them much because they're garbage.
You got to say, both Richard and his assistant sounded happy. You know what I mean? You don't get a lot of that in the radio.
Oh, no, they're sitting there like, is this it? Is this our ticket out of here?
Yeah.
Lois, we finally hit it big.
I picture that assistant being like his 30-year assistant, you know? Like they're finally about to cash that.
It might be his wife. Who knows?
Well, she's got options, you know.
What do you mean?
She's got some stock in the company. She stuck around. She's waiting for the big sale.
Well, I'll also say this. I'm not turning my back and keeping it. As they always say at these big meetings, look, we're not firing anybody here.
Right. Keep it a family business.
Yeah, we're open to keeping everybody here.
Now, you might see our fingerprints on it a little bit. We might put our own Kirk Minihane touch on it.
At the start, sure, but look, we like the way this operation's running. Yeah. We're not here to make any changes.
No.
Look, I didn't just spend $1.5 million on a 1,200-watt station to make changes.
No, I like the way you're doing
I understand I hosted radio a little bit in the past, but maybe I'll do a little fill-in work once in a while. Don't worry, I'm not here to do it. And I know the town now has been filled with people who wear these weird shirts and are big fans of my old show, but they just happen to move here. I think it's great.
Hey, look, Lois, I know it's minus 16 out, but those snow pants, they're not going to dig it anymore. Need a short skirt.
That's not how we run things, Steve. What are you talking about?
Would you make yourself program director? That wouldn't really fit this hands-off narrative you're going with.
Do they have a program director?
I'm guessing you were talking to him.
Under your regime. Under your regime.
Well, what I just say, Richard will have an emeritus position that will certainly rely on his counsel.
Okay.
I think, I think that's important. I think knowledge of history being there is really important. I think it's good to have him there. Yeah. Right. I mean, the guy's a walking monument.
Yeah.
Of course. I'll put it this way. I'll even say this. I'm not asking him to do this, but it'd be nice if he handed me the key to the town. It's sort of a symbolic,
that would be to get a celebrity to do it?
Yeah, and hey, also like where I'm handing things over to you.
Right.
Like,
I like that.
Like that key should open that radio station up to my world.
I like that. Symbolic.
And I think we'll be doing 20 ratings by the end of the second book. I think we just need to move the clock around a little bit, guys. Like I love what you're doing. I just don't like the commercial. But listen, that's up to you guys. I'm not telling you what to do.
Here's the thing. I have a feeling you could be doing 80s. Numbers people have never seen up there.
My program director would probably be Steve Robinson.
Wow.
I have a feeling that there aren't any Arbitron meters in that network.
For now.
Disappointing.
That'll change.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to take on the role as program director?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Understanding that I make all the decisions, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
I don't have to do anything
Sort
as
of
a
a
program
puppet.
director, right?
No, but I mean, you got to sell. But you also got to sell. You're part of the sales team.
Oh, okay.
And you're also the nightly SE. That's a conservative town, I'm sure.
SE's nighttime attitude.
Yeah, yes.
The Robinson Report.
Yeah, the Robinson Report is back.
Perfect.
That's a great nighttime political show. I would listen. So you have me in the mornings.
Mm-hmm.
You have middays with French Mike.
Midday Mikey.
Little music in the afternoon, maybe.
Okay.
And then like early evening, nighttime ramblings.
But I'm going to be working for that afternoon slot. I want that afternoon slot.
And this
but I understand I got to earn it.
Well, there's going to be a rivalry between me and Mike, obviously.
Right.
Oh, for sure.
For afternoon.
And that other station in town is going to be a rival, too. We know about those guys. So that's going to be a battle. But I think we're going to win.
Well, we might put some pranks on him. Give him a little, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah, right. Yeah, whatever. What's that guy's name? Svensson? Fire Svensson!
We can't post the video anywhere.
Kumo must go! Kumo must go! That kind of thing. Oh, wait till I make a prank phone call to the town selectman. Oh, God.
That'll be great.
Oh, bonjour. How you doing? This is Jacques Martin.
Is this Minihane?
Oh, this is Jacques Martin, the writer for the Edmondson paper. How are you today?
It'd be great if no one up there fell for your bullshit, but we got Curtatone.
Gary will be crossing the border to the Edmondson Casino to do live.
Yes, he will.
Oh,
you're blind. Oh, yeah, what are you going to problem me?
No, you.
No, fuck you. Nobody cares about us. Oh, yeah, hey, Mike, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Oh, hey, what's up?
Our live show is us and Kevin from Bristol.
Sorry, Kirk asked me to come over here and harass you.
Like a podcast. Oh, all right, well, I'm going home. Back tomorrow. I think it's going to happen. I feel like this makes all the sense in the world. There's not a flaw in this argument.
I agree. I like it.
Good. All right, you're in.
Yes, absolutely.
You're going to move.
Of course.
Okay. Alba's fine with that?
Hey, listen. Nothing. Right. There ain't a ring on that thing. Nothing. She wants to come up. She's more than welcome.
Skirt's a skirt, right?
But the job is the job.
Right.
I told you, baby.
Right. Dime a dozen these broads, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Especially up there.
Will you be able to say broads up there? I think get in trouble to pass for that.
I think I'll be host of a midday show like that. I think I'll be swimming in trim in Madawaska.
Forget it.
Do you want to get back into bed with the FCC though?
That's it.
I'm sure they're all over WCXX.
That's true.
Probably their top regulatory concern.
It sounds like this dog sled thing is going to be something we'll have to handle every year too.
Yep. And the fishing derby, and Richard the pond hockey tournament.
He really specifically was big into the dog sled thing.
Well, he wants to get you involved.
I'll just send Mike to cover that, I guess.
I think the FCC might have been, since they heard of our trip to Madawaska, they might have been worried. I'm worried he's going to like it up there,
right?
And he's going to take over such a family.
What's Richard's last name?
Chandler.
You know, in the FCC's office, they're like, "My God, Minihane contacted Chandler."
It finally happened.
It happened.
I told you this was going to happen.
Johnson, get a plane. We're going up there. We got to talk to Chandler. 1.5 million? Damn, he's good. God, he's a good negotiator.
Michael Powell is visiting.
Oh, he's so in charge. 1.5 million is ambitious. How much would EEI sell for?
Jeez.
So,
I mean, it's got that.
So you would know better than me, but the numbers I heard when they sold the Sports Hub was that they got Magic 106.7 and $12 million.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So probably 15 million, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did the syndication agreements come with it?
Do the Red Sox albatross over it too?
Yeah. Do you have that? Do you have to keep talent on and pay them? Do you honor existing contracts? That kind of thing.
All that shit.
I mean, they might get. I don't know. 20 million?
Wouldn't you rather buy the one in Madawaska for $100,000? Honestly, just have fucking fun.
Well, it doesn't sound like you're going to get it, my friend.
We just started.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm concerned driving up there right now after the show.
Richard, a deal is a deal.
Imagine I'm like, guys, I can't do the show tomorrow. I am in the middle of this deal.
That'd be great.
Richard, can you get me a line so I can do the podcast tomorrow?
An ISDN.
Do you accept gold bullion, or should I just transfer you some Berkshire Hathaway stock?
So there's literally they don't stream the station at all.
No.
That seems very unusual. I like it though.
Yeah.
Keeps it exclusive. I would not. I'll promise the workers at the big first meeting, we'll run into the big hall with all the employees there, and I will say to them, I promise I will never stream the station. I promise I will make sure I will cut out that potential revenue for you as salespeople. I will not do it. How do you think their sales staff is? Think I just talked to him?
Yep.
Really?
Think Richard gets up every day?
No, he's probably get some salespeople.
It'd be great if they were like, no, we have a man named Dave Cullinan.
Hasn't sold anything, but
he's a hell of a nice guy.
He's a very nice guy. He's producing a tennis match day between our midday host and his producer. He just came up with the idea last week. But of course, we have nowhere we can play tennis, so we're in big trouble.
WCXX has one Google review, just a 4-star from Drew Doobie.
That's not that bad.
Well, I think they may have a lot more pretty soon.
Now, keep in mind, this is how this show works. If you just tuned in, this is the first show you've ever listened to. If Steve Robinson hadn't lied about playing tennis,
I didn't lie about playing tennis.
This conversation,
we've discovered the place where the tennis courts are.
Okay. If you hadn't played tennis, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. This conversation, I wouldn't be spending $1.5 million on this radio station, but I have to do it.
There's really no choice.
I have to do it.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
Where are you going to live? Apartment? House? You could do very well.
Up there, I think I might be able to afford something.
You get a house in the water. We saw that. A house in the water for $200,000.
All right. I'll do it. I'm in.
I'm not sure what you're... You know, the irony is,
Yeah.
Mike could probably get a raise. That midday host of the midday show over at Madawaska.
Very, very likely.
You're not going to lose any money.
Well, I mean, the cost of living will be much
I was going to say
lower.
that I got to live close to the station, though, because I don't imagine there's a ton of Ubers up there.
I imagine that there's no Uber.
Well, again, you guys... I feel like Walt fucking Disney here. You guys think small.
There's no vision. Right,
Walt Disney walked in the middle of Orlando in the fields and said, I'm going to create something.
Right.
I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So
And
I think
global warming is on our side.
What we're going to do
complain
is
about the weather.
We're going to tack a rope to the front door of your house and run it all the way to the radio station.
just
So you just
like
grab the rope. And
No, we
I
could give
like
him
that idea.
We could give him like a little, what are those, like ski things, like the gondola? What is that thing? The thing
Yeah,
that
a gondola.
roll in.
Yeah, we'll just have you go up and we'll drop you. Yeah, we'll have a
I
lift.
like that a lot.
Yeah, that would be a real tourist attraction.
Yeah.
See, now we're
Blind
cooking with
Mike
gas
gondola,
here.
yes.
Now we're cooking with fucking gas.
Now we
love it.
need it sponsored by a gondola company or a stair lift company.
Done.
And I could
See,
take
now you
people
think
up
like
for
a
the
sales
rides, and
guy,
I give them-
Steve.
They're like, wow, it's like I'm on the midday show.
Right, this is how it starts. This is how it starts. We bring in your guests. Somebody will sponsor it. Our guest is coming in right now on that, and they land in there and they come right into the station.
Yeah.
You have to speak. Well, you don't have to speak French all the time.
Welcome to the 12th annual Kirk Minihane ice fishing expedition.
You know, years ago, before I lived, I've been living here now for 35 years. It's the greatest place in the world. Richard's still with me. He's 109. I just want the fucking office, Richard.
You got your 12th key to the city?
Town.
Sorry. Well, it's a city nap by then.
Richard just won't die. He's the oldest living American. He's 116. I'm 92. It's a battle who's going to die first. I can't fire him. Lois is still there. She's 96. Big announcement. 2048. Big announcement. My 78th birthday. We're streaming. We're going online. What is the internet? Don't worry about it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Oh, my goodness.
Holy shit. You know what we're going to do, by the way, Steve? We're doing this. This is what we're doing. And I'm happy. If you want me to, I can go get the money handed to you. I'm dead serious. When the show's over, what are you sending to Richard?
Boy.
Cheese?
Cheese.
Oh.
Yes, you are. A nice plate from the Kirk Minihane show. His friend, Steve Robinson and Kirk Minihane. That's how we send it to people.
Okay.
Like that.
And I think when he sees a Smith's cheese spread, he's going to say these guys are really playing ball.
Yes. And by the way, you know on this one, Steve? Put Mike's name on it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's going to be part of this. He's going to be
French Mike?
gotta know what
should it be your future midday?
It's a little
Midday Mike.
WCXX's future midday talent.
I don't think we want to go that. Well, do whatever you like with it.
Right.
Yeah.
But make sure he knows it comes from the show, would you? And nothing will make him happier than cheese, for Christ's sakes.
Right.
I mean, Smith's Country Cheese, the best cheese out there. Let's make sure. Can we get in contact with these people? Make sure they get the top package sent to this guy, please.
Yeah.
Good. SmithsCountryCheese.com. It's the best cheese in the world. It's the official cheese of the Kirk Minihane Show. The cheeses of podcast Jesus, if you will. Soon to be radio Jesus. If there's any local, what's a local supermarket up there? Do we know?
I think Hannaford's is popular in Maine.
There can't be a Hannaford. I'm talking about the mom and pop place, the place we're going to do business.
Yeah, there's got to be a little market.
Yeah. Madawaska.
Bob's Neighborhood Store.
I mean, how great is that? How fucking great is that?
Bobby, you got any Smiths?
Bob. No?
Come on, but Bob, what are you doing?
There's Bob's Neighborhood Store. There's also the Parody Shop and Save supermarket.
You say parody?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
What? All right, just put the put the fucking outfit on me and roll me in.
It's owned by TJ Hubbard.
Just bang my head against a rubber wall. I give up. It's over. I see a UDS Super in Madawaska, Maine as well.
Wow. This place is a hub.
I see cheeses in this picture, by the way.
Hopefully Smiths.
If they don't, you go tell them
They're
right
missing
now.
out.
Yeah.
They're missing out.
The official cheese of Podcast Jesus. SmithsCountryCheese.com. Use the code KIRK. 10% off all gift boxes. And by the way, if you're a Minute fan and you want to help out, we're gonna make sure. I want everyone sending these to the station.
Yeah, definitely.
I want him to get 15 or 20 plates from different fans, so he knows who he's dealing with.
Right.
Does that make sense to you, Steve, or no?
It makes a lot of sense.
All right.
Kirk Minihane is ready to play ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's time to get our 1.5 million. We're gonna fucking cheese you up, buddy. Cheese. Can we do that?
I hope so.
Okay, and we can tell him the address, right? We're just trying to help him out.
I'm just imagining this deal falls through and Richard goes on a murder spree.
Why? You got cheese.
No, this is the best day of his life. This is the most exciting thing that's ever happened.
Is that a classy thing to do while you're negotiating with somebody?
He's going to start.
Richard's doing interviews with the Globe.
No, he's Googling.
I never thought of that.
He's Googling you right now, and he's like, "Holy shit, this guy's got a lot of money. He could actually do this."
Poor Murchison too. He won't be able to listen to it online. He'll have to move up there himself as well to listen to the show every day and contact Parody Supermarket.
You'd run into him at the grocery store.
Dear Mr. Parody, I don't know if you listened to the French Mike show today. It was very inappropriate. He did a Roger Ailes bit that I did not like at all.
Then he'd have a bigger problem because you're the owner of the radio station.
True. Unfortunately, I can't find the sound of it anywhere, but I'll just tell you what he said. Believe me. Smith's Country Cheese. We're Murchison proof here.
He's got this recording on his iPad. No. Listen to it. Click.
SmithsCountryCheese.com. SmithsCountryCheese.com. Code Kirk. 10% off. What's the most money I can make realistically if I own the station? Keep it trim. Sell, do a decent job. What can I clear per year?
100,000.
Clear. Just for me.
Well, yeah, the cluster. Just that one station.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
40 grand?
Maybe, 40, 50.
You're saying profit for me after I pay everybody. I'll take it. I can live on that out there. I got plenty of dough.
Yeah, not bad.
I'm going to do that. Of course, I have to buy it.
Right.
I mean, you would have your most expensive thing would be Mike Geary and S.E. Robinson.
Yeah, those enterprises are. I understand, but I would let
you could syndicate Ben Shapiro for free.
No. We're not. No,
all
live programming.
Okay.
24 hours a day live programming.
I don't know. Is Mike Geary really worth it? We could just put Rush in there.
He's getting them now. Steve's making this into his
program director. See,
I'm just saying.
See what happens?
Rush Limbaugh's cheap.
But Mike, I'm going to tell you, French Mike. There's nothing better than railing against the program director.
Right.
That's true. The town on fire.
I need an enemy.
Look, does French Mike really need the Warthog producing this show?
Why did Mike move up here to work for this guy if he hates him so much?
The kids will be taking their lunch breaks. They'll be sitting in the car riveted for hours. They'll be like, here goes Mike again. Oh, we should be on the mornings, not the old man Minihane. This young guy's hip.
I'm telling you, St. John River Valley should be Catholic radio.
Yes.
I'm gonna be like this morning show sellout, just playing old bits, just doing. Bonjour. Bonjour, is this Pierre? Yes, your girlfriend is on the line. She's not happy with you.
The overnight guy will tell you this Dino Costa sound is offensive, but I don't get it.
Oh God! All right. I mean, should we do anything else after this, or this is the story of the day?
How do you follow
I think
this?
anything I play for you,
the real winner is
Amanda
Amanda Dobbins. Jesus Christ!
Right. She got away with one.
Yeah, not yet. No.
Well, it also comes up first on the show.
No, I think people will pay attention to the little Twitter promo.
I'd say the breakout star of the day, though, is Richard and WCXX.
Without a doubt.
WCXX 102.5, is it?
102.3.
102.3.
My only concern is that we're messing with the wrong guy here. He sounded a little intimidating.
I keep on calling him Richard Sherman. I'm sure that's on
I
his
keep
name.
saying Richard Campbell. I don't know why.
What is it?
Richard Chandler.
Richard Chandler. I don't like two first names. Richard Chandler. Richard Chandler.
Yeah.
May I call you Dick? That kind of thing. Like, are we at that point? That the old joke between us?
Listen here, Minihane. I've done some research on you, my friend.
Richard Chandler, when he gets his, Lifetime Achievement Award, Richard and I have worked together for 40 years.
That's my favorite part.
I'm disgusted. We made a deal. The deal was he had to stick around at the station. That's fine.
My favorite part is that you're only like slightly agitated by him. You're just like, he's a thorn in my side.
What are you going to do? He's been a brother, but at times a real pain. But our 46-year collaboration has brought us many great radio. Much great radio.
Oh, my goodness.
We paused for a minute to think of French Mike, who died 12 years ago. The gondola broke down and broke his neck. It was a lawsuit, but we settled.
That is a way to go. That is a way to go.
That'd be unbelievable.
That's how I want to go.
That'd be unbelievable. Wait, who died? Where is he? He's been there for 8 years?
It'd be me and that woman that was in the FBI or whatever we found.
That's right.
Buried next to
The
each
poor
other.
lady had great obituary. So 1,200 watts. I'm a huge radio talent. I mean, one of the biggest in the country at one point. If I go there, how many people are going to listen to me every morning? When at my peak, when I get people going.
Well, the problem is there's going to be a lot of campaigning for more wattage.
That's true.
Bigger antennas.
The thing is, you're going to have to hook them because you're going to have to get into some local Madawaska.
Oh, absolutely, of course.
I think you need enemies. You need an enemy in the Canadians. I think you start out going to war with Canada.
Now, keep in mind the town is about 80% French speaking.
Yes,
but they also speak.
Yeah,
English.
I would say 99% bilingual. I don't think it would be an obstacle at all.
Okay.
You have to throw in a few French phrases
A hurdle
to make them
to jump
think
over,
you're
but not
also
one you can't
bilingual.
handle.
Right. Well, your French fry controversy.
No French callers. No French callers.
Why not? We'll have some fun with them. We can do that. Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, what are you saying? I can't even understand you.
That Discord is going to be popping up there.
Oh, my goodness.
Popping. By the way, if it's good, everyone's going to move up.
Yeah.
We're going to turn that place into a 100,000 population community.
It will be like one of the original utopian societies formed around a charismatic figure, like the Oneida community.
Correct. Right.
Everyone would be sitting around watching piss porn and shoving fingers up their asses.
Nope. I could just do a little. I'm not saying it yet. Again, I'm going to tell this to the employees. We're not changing the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not saying simulcast is out of the question.
Wow.
That local NBC affiliate up there in Madawaska, we may do mornings there. There may be a simulcast show.
Keep that under your head until after the sale is
Saying,
done. I don't know
French
if they're gonna
Mike.
like that.
I can see French Mike doing some news at noon, some weather.
Sure, yeah.
You know, why not?
Absolutely.
I think you want to negotiate with Richard to have the statue built before you buy it.
Of him,
that should be a sweetener. No, of you.
No. So you're not thinking right. Of him, you butter him up. But you deserve a statue, Richard.
Yeah, see, that's why your name's on the show.
That's what I'm saying. And as we sit here, and I can't believe, again, it's one great night, the Knights of Columbus. We celebrate Richard's 114th birthday. And boy, sharp as a tack. I mean, he was at work again today.
He ever was.
Yeah,
Richard, how much you gonna take the station for now?
He's not, amazingly, missed a day of work in 42 years I've been with him. He's not missed one day of work. Not one.
It's like the Roger Ailes of Madawaska.
No, he's not. He's a very nice guy. Again, we're negotiating with this guy.
Right.
So $375,000 would be his price for the station by his current standard.
Yeah.
Okay. And I would counter with what?
20.
It's quite a negotiation.
It really is.
How about you just give me the station, Richard? And you don't have to pay this stuff anymore.
This is like the me and Erica negotiation. Two
is.
sides.
No,
of
I mean 20. I think 20,000 is fair for that station.
I was going to say my first offer would be $50,000. I want to give him a nice package. $50,000 some cheese. $50,000.
Yeah, but then you're gonna have to come up from there. If
Right,
you want to
that's
be
the
at 50
problem.
grand, you start at 20.
No, I'm saying $50,000. Okay, $50,000 is my landing point. $20,000 is insulting.
Yeah, you want to let him know this ain't fucking 1986,
You don't want
buddy.
Well, you also don't want him to walk out of the room. A guy like Richard.
I'm in his town.
A guy like Richard could say, "Get the fuck out of here."
You know, hat in hand, Steve. I'm in his town.
No, 1.5 million was fantasy land.
I understand that.
He's not respecting you as a serious buyer.
No, but Steve, I understand that. But you have to humor the guy a little bit.
Right.
I come in first, $35,000.
Wow.
$35,000. You know, I'd give him 2 points of the ad buys for 2 years. What do you think of that fucking Mike? What do you think of that?
I like maybe a ratings bonus.
$230.
You know,
He's selling. If he's 1.5 million, he must be selling something.
Well, he's got to open the books to you, right, before you make the sale.
Obviously, I need to see the books.
Yeah.
My guess is he literally has books. With stuff written in them. So
what are the advertisers like up there? Do you think?
I think you
lumber companies, hardware stores, grocery stores.
Can you ask our friend?
Call him back.
Well, it's your buddy up there. Can he tape some of it?
Oh yeah.
Will it sound like shit?
Probably.
Okay, I want to hear it though. I want to hear some of the advertisers. And they're our friends. I mean,
yeah.
But it's a good question.
It'll sound like when you listen to
keep in mind, guys,
Stern from the '90s on YouTube or something.
Guys, you guys are making fun of this little 1,200 watt station.
I am not. You are.
No.
It's a rebroadcast of a 5,000 watt signal from Caribou.
Right.
Caribou, a little bit bigger. It's like the Bangor of Aroostook County.
Yeah, but we're leaving. But we're. I understand.
What a description.
I understand that. But we're leaving them. We're going on our own.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not. I'm not.
So then
piggybacking off Caribou.
Their books don't even apply then, because what they're billing for a spot in Caribou, you're not going to be able to bill.
No.
So basically, take whatever they're billing and divide it by 5.
Okay. So all of a sudden,
that's rough.
That $50,000 a year is not looking so good. Then.
No.
Now we're talking $10,000 a year.
10, 20, yeah.
Cost of living.
As long as I'm making more than, as long as I'm making a little bit of a profit or breaking even, I'm comfortable doing that.
Okay.
That's fine.
I would diversify the business though, just in case.
Steve, I don't like this. Again, you're gonna make the employees nervous. How many employees do you think they have? They must have 2.
Well, we know they have 2.
Would you think that's about it?
2 confirmed.
Do you think they just play syndicated like music all day? Like you have some guy in Idaho is doing the.
They don't have like original programming. They don't even have a morning show. So they're just playing music.
No, we are going to blow this fucking town up.
Here's the thing. That's almost what I worry about because you figure Harry and Kate are going to be star athletes up there, maybe.
True.
You know?
True.
It's going to be like the
Royalty.
Minihane family
That's
came
true.
in.
Yeah, I don't want that either.
Here,
I don't want that either. We'll buy a simple home. It'll be on the water.
How Mainers feel about people from away coming in trying to change shit.
I do. But
you out of towners.
I think you're going to need me as the cultural liaison.
That's true. But do they love the station? I don't know that. It's almost worth you going up there, forget a day or two before, maybe a week or two before, to get some information, some intel. Maybe go up now.
Study from...
Yeah.
Well, if you really want to buy this place, you want to get a thorough
I want to buy this
thorough
place.
list of what you're dealing with.
I'm buying this. I'm buying this fucking place. Right. I am buying this station. That is going to happen.
As long as Richard's going to play ball,
He's playing ball.
Okay.
I mean, I'll be honest. Don't play this part for Richard. I'll pay $1.5 million for it. It just seems like a good investment.
Okay.
Long-term investment. Yeah, I think so. And Richard's the kind of guy, you gotta butter him up.
Right.
You gotta butter him up.
It might be a better investment just to buy a boat.
Why?
Because I think the boat will appreciate just as much.
But I want to own a radio
than the
station.
radio station.
It's like when Larry David wanted to sell cars on Curb Your Enthusiasm. I just want to own a radio station. If you're telling me I have a chance to buy a 1,200-watt radio station in Madawaska, you're daring me to do it. I'm going to do it.
Well, maybe I can talk with the economic development director for Madawaska and see if there can be some lucrative.
I'm touching my nose right now, Steve. You're on it again, my friend.
Yeah.
Yes. I thought you were talking this week.
There's going to be we had to reschedule our call. There's going to be some kind of incentive package, like maybe they throw in the local movie theater.
Yeah,
now that's interesting.
But is that
two dreams, one stone?
But then maybe that's too much weight then at that. But might making too much of an imprint on the city.
Right. Or you think you're going to get some antitrust action coming in to crack
Jason
down
Bateman
on
in
you?
Ozark. People are suspicious.
Yeah, I don't want to. I just want to listen. I love the town. I don't want to change a thing.
Right.
But eventually I'll say, geez, maybe an outdoor mall. Maybe there should be a better transportation system here.
This guy's thinking
maybe a new casino.
Maybe. Well, why do they get to have all the fun of the casinos over in Canada? Why can't we in Madawaska have that? That's sort of that thing. Geez, I don't know. Maybe there's a better way to commercialize this ice fishing experience for people out of town.
This talk is going to scare Richard.
Kirk shows up one day with broken kneecaps because the Madawaska Mafia came and roughed him up.
I'm telling you, Richard's tone was, I'm not fucking around here. Do you know who you're dealing with?
I will say, I did get the sense that Richard loosened up a little bit during the conversation.
Sure.
He did, yes.
But he's got that in him. Don't forget, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, I agree.
He's wanted to have his own show for the longest time. He was thinking, you know what? This is my break. Finally, I'm a podcast star.
Well, I can't have his own show. He owns a fucking station.
Yeah, but maybe
who's to say he hasn't? He has nice pipes.
Here's the thing about Richard. There's never been a tougher judge of his talent than Richard
himself. Yeah.
See, the other thing you have to consider is that he started this with a partner who passed away recently.
Oh, is that true?
A guy by the name of Curly. Yes.
Is that really true?
He's already digging
I was reading an article about him. He was
his name's just Curly, like one name.
Something Curly. I didn't read his first name, but he recently passed away, and he was quoted talking about it. And also, they've got some political heft behind him. Friends of Susan Collins.
Oh boy,
shit!
They got political connections.
All right.
So he's a Republican?
I told you, you're not dealing with some fly-by-night radio guy,
But I'm just saying, maybe
he's rich?
Maybe his partner had kept him down.
Oh, yeah.
You think he's rich?
Oh, yeah.
By Caribou Maine standards, yes.
Off that?
I would say, yeah.
Oh, he had a good run when it was...
Well, think about it. In the 80s, the 90s,
yeah.
he was the first one. He didn't have to pay for... he didn't have to buy a license off somebody for $1 million.
Look, guys, I agree. This mom and pop bowling alley is great, okay? And I love this town. But I'm just throwing it out there. TV screens. A little restaurant in here. A little more.
Okay.
I'm not telling you how to have a good time, but I'm just saying maybe modernize things a little bit. Yeah. That's how you do it, very slowly. The next thing you know, you're hosting the fucking Olympics. That's what. I mean, again, people mocked Walt Disney.
Yeah,
they mocked him.
But that idea is what's going to scare Richard, I think.
Well, I think
more than anything.
Well, he's not
money aside.
I'm giving you a behind the scenes game, but he's not.
Right. Okay.
Do you think he's going to say, yeah, you can buy it, but you can't change stuff? It's going to be the way my family had it.
That's what I worry about.
That's what you always run into, but you have to be firm in negotiation, Steve.
Yeah.
Now you have to give a little to get a little. Like I don't want to change. Like what should I be flexible with changing? Or rather, flexible about not having to change.
Well, I think one of your big city lawyers gets his hands on this. Richard's not going to know what's coming.
That's true. Well,
you're not going to change the call letters.
Absolutely not. No. I recognize history. Yeah. No. Why would I change that? WCCX. That's a great name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Station that reaches the beaches. Yeah. Absolutely.
The beaches.
I wonder if Tangway knows about WCCX. I'll have to ask him. It's like 9 hours north of him.
You got to get him up there. He can start where he began. Finish where he started.
I think we're gonna have I think this is gonna work out. It's gonna work out just fine. I think February we may go up there. I may sign the papers while I'm up there.
Wow, you think it's going to happen that fast? A lot of these deals take a long time.
Sometimes
remember the merger
fast,
with CBS and Entercom was a big.
But once the ball gets rolling, though,
he spit out that 1.5 billion number so fast. He's looking to unload this. How many Madawaska winters has he survived? He's looking to get the
Boca Raton. He's got Boca Raton.
Wants to retire.
Yeah, he does.
Wants to retire to Dexter, Maine. That's a nice place like that.
Wants to retire somewhere warmer, like southern Maine. It's always been his dream. Portland in the winters.
What are the chances we can get him out ice fishing? I think if we get him on the ice, that is the ideal place to negotiate.
Right, a little schmooze.
I know we're just having fun. We're drinking some Cokes out on the ice.
Rich.
I'll say this. If he goes out there to ice fish, I'll go out there to ice fish.
All right.
It's sort of like when JFK was courting, although he didn't like him, LBJ to be his vice president, right?
Right.
They hated each other, but he knew he needed him. He needed that Southern vote.
They respected each other on some.
So when LBJ went down there to visit him in Texas. He took him hunting. Kennedy hated hunting, but you know what he did? He went hunting for a couple of days.
There you go.
I'll do that with Richard. He's LBJ. I'm JFK. And I'm willing to do that.
I think when Richard sees the magic out there on the ice, he's going to say,
when Richard gets a chance to meet,
I want to be part of this.
Yeah, to meet a TJ Hubbard.
Yeah.
I mean, to meet an AJ. To meet those kind of people, whoever, you name them in the fans who are going to be there. Kevin from Bristol?
Matt from Providence. Steve from Providence.
Hi, Richard. I'd like to introduce you to the acting president, Patrick. He runs the Discord.
Yeah. Those sort of
Some
big
guy
wigs.
from North Carolina.
It'll almost be like for him being at Karen Hill being at that wedding in Goodfellas, where her wedding, where her head's spinning, getting all the money from everybody. She's getting moved around, being into Peter and Paul. I forget myself sometimes. It's going to be that kind of day for him. And then, you know what we do after that? Bring him back to the classy. I got a classy suite at the hotel. Little negotiations. Not done yet, Richard. How about a little dinner? A little live Kirk Minihane show experience on the house. Free ticket.
Maybe Blind Mike's groupie walks him back to his room.
Listen, I don't pass judgment.
I'm just saying.
Whatever it takes. I don't pass judgment.
We want to get this deal done.
We have many female Minihane fans at his disposal on that weekend.
Sure.
Or male. Whatever. Yeah. Michael Blown.
Sure,
to close the deal?
Sure, yeah.
It's fine.
I mean, he's not my type, but yeah.
Well, you don't know that. You haven't seen him.
That's true.
He sounds like he might be. Do we ever look at? Do we have an image of him?
Yeah.
Ruggedly handsome?
Yeah, sure.
What age would you say he is?
Early 70s?
God, he's got 50 years on him easy. I'll be 95.
Me and Richard. And in my mind, you have like those like big winter hats on.
We'll literally get picked up together at the old home and like driven to the station every day. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my god, this fucking guy owns it. He bought this for $1.5 million. He lost everything."
I'm just waiting around, hoping someday it's left to me. It's left to Harry. I'm devastated.
You're 78.
Now this kid, now his kid's gonna come in here and take everything that I've helped build.
I've wasted my life for this man.
Give him everything I had.
Harry just comes in and he's like, "Yeah, I got issues with you too today, Mike. I'll get to you later."
Like, oh, come on.
What's he want? What does he mad at me for? Why is he mad at me? What'd I do?
Just like his old
Mike,
man.
Hey, Mike, I just got off the phone with Harry. He doesn't need you in today.
Come on. I thought this was all done when the old man was gone.
The amazing thing is none of this is real. That's the amazing thing. It's all in somebody's head, not even ours. Someone got bored with whoever that person is who's controlling our lives.
Simulation. Yeah.
Like, we're all right, enough of these stupid parody songs. Let's just throw Madawaska in the mix and let's just go there.
Oh, what a day.
I think we're going to do this.
I hope so.
Are you in, Steve?
I'm in.
Your family's fine with it?
Yeah, we've been wanting to move back to Maine eventually, yeah.
You could run your bed and breakfast right there.
Yes, it's all
10 billion steps ahead of you.
Perfect.
Holy shit.
I've already been scouting locations, baby.
It's all perfect.
Holy fuck. And by the way, when the economy booms there, we got
huge.
What better?
Huge.
Right.
My B&B is going to be worth 3 or 4 times what Richard's trying to offload this cluster for.
Holy shit, I didn't even think of that. I'll think of the B&B game as well.
Madawaska mogul. Horizontal diversification. That's what it's going to be about.
And you got to remember, people are going to be traveling in just so they can hear the show.
Well, exactly. People are also going to need drugs. Yeah. Maybe we can get Kingpin Pete up there.
That's true.
You know what? Law enforcement heat's going to be a little softer than Massachusetts.
Stay on this side
Something over the border.
Stay on this side of the border. He'll be fine.
Yeah, just cook it out in the woods.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
I didn't even think of that. And look, I love this mom and pop clothing store. I'm just going to tell you though, LL Bean, cheaper. I mean,
that's true.
Look, I don't want to put it here, but they're pressuring me. We got to do it. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. By the way, your
Larry's
show today is brought
Outfitters.
to
What's
you
their
by-
return policy?
I mean, look,
what's their return policy like? Not
Look,
as good as LLB's.
We love Jill's coffee shop. Okay, Starbucks is people like it. We're putting it in. We're
Guys, give it a chance.
We're attached
It
to the
does
casino and
taste
see
good.
what happens. And this is I mean, in the an indoor water park is great for kids. They love it.
And
I'm
listen,
sorry if your
they're gonna be
property taxes
creating
need to go up,
jobs.
but
Yeah, we're bringing jobs in here. What do you want?
we need to lure the job creators here.
Look, again, I think prostitution is troubling too, but people want it, so we're going to try the best to legalize it here in this town.
Do you see if you kind of become a big figure there, maybe running for office of some kind?
Well, I'm not going to. Thank you for asking that. I'm not ready to talk about my political future in town yet, but I do. I put it this way: I recognize the question.
Yeah.
I know where you're coming from, but I'm not ready yet to all questions there. I send over to my political consultant, Steve S.E. Robinson.
Okay, very good.
I could probably secure you Paula Page's endorsement.
Wow.
Which would be huge.
That's big.
Up there.
That's big.
I just have to send him that clip of you talking about not wanting to work with black people.
That's a good point.
No, that's not fair.
That will haunt me. Yes. And, we have plenty of friends up in Maine, but we'll see what happens. But that's, I think, our takeaway from today.
Very exciting.
Amanda Dobbins is a woman-hating person.
A hypocrite.
A hypocrite. And we have found our next venture, where we're going next.
Wow. Forever.
What is the
where we'll die
Madawaska version of the Wilbur? We have to sell out that 50-seat place? Or
we're
It's
doing
the
it.
restaurant we're going to.
We're doing it.
That's a good point. Fair point. I guess we're back there again. We'll have to scout real estate now when we're there. It's funny. This new biography of Walt Disney just came out, which I want to read. He had the ability to sort of look at an open place, and I'm going to have to do that. You have to find me a very high place to stand, like a perch, so I can look down on the town and see my vision. Because
I think we'll have you in a high place.
Thank you. Sure, what that means. But take a look at it and say, I want to do this, 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 and this. I mean, I'm friends with Bob and Jonathan Kraft. Friends with them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when the lease is up at the stadium or however that works, but
it is New England.
10 years, 15 years from now?
The New England Patriots.
Easy to scoff now. Imagine if you had told young Kirk Minihane in 1982 that the Celtics were going to play in Orlando one day, I would have laughed at you.
Yeah, it doesn't make any
No
sense.
chance.
What are you talking about?
So the Jets fly to Madawaska.
Yeah.
The Madawaska Patriots.
I'll get you one better. How about the Mattawa Sox?
I would like to buy that organization. Done. The Boston Mattawa Sox. Nice indoor stadium, too. That's what I like. You don't have to worry about those cold Madawaska nights. A nice
great.
indoor, bastardized, gross stadium.
And you know what? I like the tickets. Just $2 or $3.
That's it. You're done.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll take the Mattawa, the Boston.
You can finally do games.
So it's not the Boston Mattawa
No, they're
Sox.
just the Mattawa Sox.
The Mattawa
The
Sox.
Mattawa Sox.
Right, at Yawkey Field.
Yes.
I like that.
We're bringing it back.
I like that. Yes.
Yo-
Yes. I could fire Sam Kennedy. Can I buy? Will they cost more than $1.5 million?
Slightly.
They shouldn't.
Okay, I'm gonna get a team. I'll get some investors involved in that though. We're gonna buy the Red Sox.
There you go.
Mattawaska.
You're just talking about your buddy with the Crafts. I'm sure they know a good investment when they see it.
They might want to buy the Red Sox too. He hates. I know they hate the Red Sox.
You probably don't want to tip them off that there's this opportunity to buy a cluster in Aroostook County.
He's X-nay on that.
Yeah.
So we'll buy the Red Sox. We'll buy the station. Not in that order. We'll buy the station first. You have to buy the station first to get the Red Sox. We can broadcast the Red Sox, the Mattawa Sox on the station. Woo! How easy is this to fucking do?
And then sports talk all day.
Well, you know what? You know what?
Guilty.
I don't want to bring this up, but we're going to need a play-by-play guy.
That's true.
Scott. I think
Scott's gonna have to
Scott
come to
will really like that
Madawaska.
area. I know
Scott,
that.
you've got a gig, buddy.
Scott, why do you spend thousands of dollars a week? We love Parody Supermarket. All that money on whipped cream. What is? Some of that. Some appetite.
And no ice cream.
All the whipped cream's on the floor.
Then the joke's on us because he's got a huge marijuana farm up
That's
there.
true.
He's billing $300 million.
So we will. The team of done. The Mattawa Sox with the team of Scott and French Mike calling the games.
Whew.
You willing to travel?
Of course.
Okay, good.
Whatever
This
the
is
boys need.
more money for you, by the way.
Although with my midday, I'd like to work at a deal where I only do home games.
Oh.
You know?
All right, well,
Then we get a different road guy.
everything's negotiable.
Yeah.
But I think wouldn't Richard be excited to have the Red Sox on this, the Mattawa Sox on the station?
I think he would be, yeah. I think the entire region of Madawaska would be stoked.
I mean, at first the stadium would probably seat 600-700 people, but that's a great intimate experience.
Well, you
watching
got
a
to
Major League
build.
Baseball
You
game.
got to build for them to grow into it.
Yeah, that's true.
A couple thousand.
All right, done.
What did the tweet say? Did it just say Kirk Minihane buying a radio station in the Northeast?
Let's try and look at Twitter.
I hope people are freaking out. That'd be funny.
Well, I think it's probably exactly what they expected.
Yeah.
It says, breaking, Kirkman is in negotiations to buy a major Northeast radio station. Owner was on today's show discussing terms. That's accurate.
Confirmed.
That's true.
I just retweeted it.
That's
Confirmed.
true.
Yeah.
That's very exciting.
It is kind of exciting. The Governed by Fear says, hopefully it's the big jab, so I get the last laugh of those morning guys. Could be.
We're getting close. We're getting up there.
Jeez. Unbelievable. All right, well, there you go. So I think we covered everything today, right?
I would say so.
I mean, seemed like a reasonable show.
Certainly the important things.
My favorite show yet, honestly. Because, I mean, I love
It might be the hardest I laughed.
I always love that next thing. You guys say that about me. I'm never satisfied. Moving on to the next thing.
Right.
But this is going to be the last thing.
Yeah.
I've conquered
This
radio.
is your retirement plan.
I've conquered
essentially.
podcasting, essentially. You go back to where you start and you build it again.
It's retiring to Maine.
Mm-hmm.
It's still getting to dip your toe into the radio world.
Right,
you know?
but also building a town from the ground up.
Yes.
I mean, this seems like a place that we love. We love the town of Madawaska, but it seems like they need a jolt.
Yes.
I mean, they're about to get it.
I'd be careful. Again, you don't want to be the outside. You want to be imperialistic about it.
You surround yourself with the Steve Robinson.
You can't go in scared either. If you're going to do it, we got to go in.
Have you ever seen There Will Be Blood?
I've got one of my favorite movies.
You want to be the opposite of that guy. You want to come in
Daniel
smooth.
Plainview?
Richard, let me tell you something. You have a milkshake. I have a straw.
There's a lot of that in the Steve, My Good Man, too.
Yeah.
It's an unbelievable performance by Daniel Day-Lewis. It's like
I drink your milkshake.
It's incredible.
I drink it up.
It's an incredible performance. Unbelievable in that bowling.
That would apply if you were building your own tower.
That's true. So, all right. So
pirate radio
just
station.
to recap real quick what we're going to do here, because I don't want anybody to be misled.
No confusion.
We're going to buy the radio station from Richard.
Yeah.
We're going to separate it from this one that exists with Caribou. We're going to have me in the mornings, Mike doing a French thing in the middays.
Mm-hmm.
We'll buy the Red Sox in a few years. Right now, the Knights will just be S.E. Robinson.
The Mattawa Sox.
The Mattawa Sox. It'll be S.E. Robinson. What's it called? Robinson Report?
Yeah,
The old Robinson Report.
I'll do 4 hours.
Now, that being said, when we buy the Mattawa Sox, that opens up afternoon drive time for you, my friend.
That worries me a little
That Robinson Geary war over
I know.
drive time.
I'll do 3 to 7.
Oh, man.
Leading right into the
Right,
the
so
Wa
he'll be the
Sox.
pregame for the Mattawa
The Wa Sox.
I don't see any problem having a political show leading into.
I don't care.
Mattawa
That's
Sox.
old bullshit radio.
Right.
That's all we do here.
Exactly.
WCCX. WCCX?
WCXX.
WCXX. CXX.
Change that to XXX when we get there, right, boys?
Oh, look out. WCXX. CXX. WCXX. WCXX. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, done.
WCXX. WCXX.
That's what I'm going to be saying to you in meetings. Mike, you're getting it wrong. Mike, you got to keep these clients happy. What are you doing, Mike?
I'm gargling
Mike,
on the air.
Mike, you went to break it. You went to break at 11:06 today. That's not good.
WCXX.
Like these school cancellations, they don't read themselves. You're fucking fired. Get the fuck out of here.
Nah. Do like Mr. Robbins. He does characters.
Mr. Robinson SE. That's funny. That's fine. Why don't you do that? Why can't you do more like SE who does that stuff? He's good.
Consultant Cajun?
He's Paul Giamatti. All right, so we're doing that, and then we're going to basically overthrow the city and turn it into a huge metropolis.
Yes, I'm going to have a bed and breakfast.
Well, this is where the Minihane Museum will be.
We're going to have to build a church.
We'll have to build a Minihane church. Yeah, and Minifans will do what Minifans do. They'll spawn. Those Minifans will spawn. The town's going to be called Madawaska for now. It'll have a different name soon enough. But Minnewaska, something like that. And then generations and generations will say, this is the man. And then my statue, they'll move Richard's statue
the man
away.
that changed everything, yeah.
Richard's statue will go to like the Guinness, like this is the oldest guy who ever lived. So he'll go to the Guinness Book of World Records.
Weirdly, 50% of the town will look like Kirk.
That's true too. And they're going to say, this is the guy who started it all. And they're going to be amusement parks and theme parks, and all 4 sports teams will be there.
Wow.
Major international airports, Olympics, you name it, they're going to be there. Tallest buildings in the world. But at the same time, I'll have that little, when you take a right, go right. Yeah, go past the football stadium, take a left at the baseball stadium. Yeah, go over through that theme park, go underground to our tunnel, do this, jump on the gondola, land, and still that little radio station will still be there.
You know, it's going to be a problem. Like, here's an example. Like
Sure.
when Carabas comes up to cover the Red Sox games, people are going to say, get Carabas on like you had in the old days. And you're going to say, guys, I'm over that.
Yeah, it's over. We're done. Stop giving. Hey, guys, I don't want to do the, No more Cynthia Dill. We're done. We're done. It's over.
Jared has little hands. What more am I going to say about it?
Mike and the Minifans. It's not happening anymore.
Although
It's
that close to Canada, you might want spit and chiclets.
No, we're not having any.
Oh, no.
There'll be no.
That's the thing. You
No
can't.
press allowed in our games.
People will want it. People are going to clamor for it. But
No press credentials allowed.
yeah.
No, none. There'll be no media except for me in that town. None.
Right.
I don't want it covered. Anybody talking about 60 Minutes come snooping in. Everything's clean. Everything's fine. It's just like the pizza operation. Don't you even worry about it. I mean, well, if you live in the town, you listen to my show, you're going to kick back some money to me. That's fucking reasonable.
Sure, yeah.
Well, you're going to talk shit about businesses if they don't.
Yeah, and who's this, this old time sheriff who thinks he's, got a big fucking gun walking around. We'll see how that election goes next time, buddy. Or the judge around there. I don't think so.
Going to prop up a straw candidate.
Yeah. Well, we could do
I think
that.
Scott could be a good sheriff.
How about that? You've got quite a role in this operation.
I would love the play-by-play stuff for the Wa Sox isn't
It
going
would
to
all be worth it just to buy the Red Sox, move them there, and have Scott call the games. Only on that station.
Just drive them into the fucking ground.
There's no interaction with the real world. They're playing a baseball game, no media allowed. It's just Scott broadcasting the Madawaska. To me, it would be the biggest win. I'd be willing to go broke for life for that.
That would be the biggest black mark on Rob Manfred's career.
Yeah, I say Manfred.
You let this maniac.
Manfred calls me up. He's like, "This is an odd business
Kirk,
plan.
you can't do this."
Fuck you. Good luck. We got a new enemy in town, guys. Go get him. Go tweet at him. 17 years ago, he said this. Ruin his life.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh, Jesus. All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.